Yeah, okay, let's just start on that cough then.
Okay.
Perfect. Alright, this is session 6, I want to say? Yeah, 6, right?
I think so.
I should actually check what the session numbers are before we start these things.
The last video you posted was 5.5.
Oh, yeah, right. Good point.
So, I'm pretty sure we're on 6.
6.5.
Alright, quick, everyone's actually here this time. Yay!
Yeah, wow.
Hello.
So, we got Mitch with Elmer. Yeah, we got Carnage with Astrodann.
Yeah.
We got
That's my
Wolfey
dad.
with Lucy Lou.
Luke.
Yeah. Got me with
Who's that?
Bernardus. Man. And we had Rexi. Where's Rexi?
He'll be here.
Rexi.
Did he AFK?
Oh
I
my
thought I heard
god.
snoring.
He disconnected.
Rip.
Yeah, he was gonna restart his laptop, but I thought he was back already.
I am back already. It's still doing it.
Oh.
It's
I
still
have
restarting.
Wolfey internet today. Prepare for 32 hellos.
No, not hellos. Hello.
Right, hang on. I'm just gonna change my my Wi-Fi. 2 seconds.
Okay. And of course we have Sky, our lovely DM, who is super great.
It's not very lovely to me.
Bitch, I'm glorious.
We'll see how that goes.
Are you gonna give in?
Never give
in,
never give in.
Wow, okay.
What the hell was that?
Mine was better than that.
Bobby Roode is turning around in his grave right now. He just died,
Yeah,
by the
it
way.
was purposely shitty.
Was
That's
it?
my excuse.
Alright,
Ironic shit posting is still shit posting.
anyway.
That makes me feel better.
Okay. I need to start rolling for weather. Totally something I should start doing eventually. Okay. So, you all had a bit of an adventure in the first room of the tombs.
Yeah, we kicked ass.
Luke saw
You
the
could
lights
say
of Luke saw the
Yeah.
lights of heaven.
Nothing to do with Durk.
Astrodann knows what it feels like to be a statue, and Bernardus kind of just did his usual, kind of carrying his own, never really getting in anybody's way, and
Yeah, boy.
Durk nearly killed the rogue. So
You try and fucking prove it.
it's on YouTube. I can't.
I don't fucking believe you.
Bernardus following everyone with a camera.
I'm gonna write that in someday.
All right, Dirk. Now throw the halfling. Throw him.
You all decide to leave the tomb, regroup for the night. On coming out, you see that Nubia has put up the tent on top of the sand sailor, and you all go back inside. You kind of make your way away from the entrance, not too far, but far enough not to draw too much suspicion, and you sleep for the night. Let me plug my headset in.
Ow. I'm fine.
And
Bing, boom, boom.
give me a moment.
See, now I don't know if my internet's dropping out because everything's too quiet. Seems alright on this network though, so yeah.
Glorious.
Give in.
I'll give it in.
Did you cut out there, or did you just say give
Nope,
in?
nope, I'm here. I said, oh. Is everybody here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello.
Present.
Yeah.
So as you are all, sleeping, the morning comes. There wasn't really anything of note overnight, and you, Mitch, are you there?
Yeah.
You good?
Yeah.
You good? Yeah. As you all recall, Elmer and Boris kind of went on their own way. Yesterday, they had a bit of a magical adventure. Nothing to really show of it. They, anything they picked up, they soon dropped, or it fell out of Elmer's beard. But you are soon. Actually, I want everybody except Mitch to roll perception.
Ooh. Well.
I rolled a 1.
I rolled 2.
I'm a leave and join back in because I can't pick anything up.
I rolled a whole 4, and with my
Did nobody break 10?
Hold on, I
I
might.
have 11 perception anyway, so that's 15.
Okay.
You know what? I'm just gonna start taking 10 on this shit.
Right. Well, you're sleeping. So you can't.
Why did I roll?
No, I mean you can't take 10 when you're sleeping.
Whoa.
Okay. What's up, bro?
Okay, there we go. 2.
Yay! I rolled a 1. High five.
No.
Yeah. Luke, you are sound asleep, snoring. Rex, you hear it. Coots, what's your total after the 2?
It is character sheet, probably 7.
Okay. Yeah, you do not hear it, so you are still sound asleep. Carnage,
Mine's 4 total.
you do not hear it as well. So the only person that hears it is Rexi. You
I still got pebbles in my ears.
What does
Yeah, pretty much.
what do your elven ears hear?
Dirk's
Get away
elven
from me,
ears. Dirk's elven ears are promptly woken up by this. You slowly hear the yelling of Elmer approaching. And then the rest of you are shocked awake by the sudden jolt of the sand sailor as Boris runs into the corner of it.
Damn, Boris, I'm coming.
Luke falls off the bench.
Am I sleeping next to anyone in particular?
Oh shit! I didn't even roll for Nubia, so we'll just say she got woken up by the shock of the sand sailor as well. He was he.
Bernardus is gonna wake up briefly and go like, huh? And then like turn to his underside and go, no.
You know what? Actually, since I rolled a 1, Luke is gonna fall off the bench and just like and crawl.
No,
into
you
a
continue
ball.
sleeping.
Yeah.
You're off the bench, but you continue sleeping.
Like yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Just like he like stirs a little bit, but kind of just curls up like whatever. Okay.
As Durk is seeing...
Dirk wakes up.
Yeah. I'm gonna scratch my booty and go over to investigate. Now, I'll probably be wearing nothing but a lot, but I'll grab my machete.
Wait,
Don't
so
forget
where
to
am I
grab your
at
bow in
this
case you
point?
wanna shoot somebody.
You are currently just outside the tent/sand sailor.
So they're all inside.
Yes, they definitely are.
Okay,
Cool.
gotcha.
I'll make my way out and just sort of lean over and go, "Hey man, you alright?"
Boris has arrived. Also me.
I'll just nod.
I smile back and nodding in sync with you.
I'll wave my machete and go, "Hey, come on, man! You can breakfast."
I continue nodding.
The rest of you, aside from Luke, sort of hear this going on. So, Coots, you sort of hear Durk talking to somebody. You hear a familiar raspy voice outside.
Well, I don't know that person.
Oh yeah.
I'm
Carnage, you don't know. You hear a raspy voice.
No.
Bernardus hears a familiar rasping voice.
I'm shaking the pebbles out of my ears right now. Hold on.
Nubia kind
Luke
of.
is going to snort.
Nubia is sitting at the bench that she was sleeping on, clutching her polearm very closely, but sort of inspecting Durk to make sure that there is nothing to worry about.
Bet she is. Bet she is.
So I'm gonna wake up at this point, like hearing our good friend Elmer. I'm gonna check out. Could I see Nubia from where I'm at? I'm still kind of
yeah.
like, so, yeah.
Mhm.
I gotta like wave at her and kind of go like, it's friendly. I'm ready about it. God.
How close did I sleep to Bernardus?
You all had sleeping room.
I was hoping he could like trip on me or something.
No.
I'm still lying
man,
down.
Actually, can I? I'm just gonna ask Elmer, bro, dude, you got any booze?
I give you a friendly belch and shake my head no.
Very
I'll
friendly.
walk back into the tent with disappointment in my eyes. Dare I rile the cleric?
Well,
At this point,
out
Nubia starts
Oh, yeah.
reaching into her bag, grabbing a little bit of breakfast food, some dry oats, and a little bit of jerky. And as she sort of shovels them into her mouth, she makes her way over toward the front of the sailor to check on the bears that are still outside.
Rexi, out of character, I haven't meditated yet, and I have one spell left in to make beer.
Well, that's up to you. It depends if you want money or
No.
you want to pray to your god or something.
That's up to you.
He's gonna
Would
summon his
Durk
deity
remember
again.
that?
But yeah, I'm like slowly sit up, rub the sleep out of my eyes, like give a good old stretchy, like oh goodness me, oh what time is it?
I am going to shrug and just pat you on the back and say, "Time we got on with the job, friend."
Well, you're gonna have to give me an hour if you want any healing done this day. Oh goodness.
I will.
Nubia's going to pipe up and be like, "Well, you got at least the 30."
Oh,
To you if you wanna.
you cut
if
out
you
there.
wanna- oh, sorry. Nubia turns to you and says, "Well, you've got the 30 minutes for." Up to you
again,
if you wanna.
Cut out at the exact same spot.
Kidding.
30 minutes for what?
She says, "You have the 30 minutes on the trip over. Up to you if you want to start before and finish when we get there, or start when we leave and just hang around the entrance for a little bit."
Well, you know what they say.
Shovel some more oats into her mouth.
I don't care what they say. I'm hungry. First some breakfast, then meditation.
Can Luke wake up from all the talking?
Make a perception check.
Okay, thank you. Watch me roll another one. A 5 plus 4, so I rolled a 9.
No, you don't hear them.
I'll,
Everybody.
yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Everybody else notices Luke kind of just turn out and sleep.
Can I draw on his face?
Do you have charcoal or something with you?
I
Is,
do not. However, I do have. No shit. Did I use them?
We. I don't know if we took the torches back out, the ones that burnt out inside.
Oh, I do
Always
have.
has
Can
food.
I sacrifice a die arrow to draw on his face?
Doesn't that stay for a while?
My point exactly.
Yes, it does.
Can I wake up as he attempts to draw in my face?
If he's seriously going to do so, yes, you do get a
Yeah.
perception check for that.
I am
So
going to attempt to draw on his face with my die arrow.
okay,
Try
okay.
and sedate him.
Hold on, real
Well,
quick.
you can
Can I sedate
roll
him?
perception for that.
Seduce
Thank you,
him.
Sky. Watch me roll a 20.
Below. Ah!
I broke 10. So 16.
Okay, yeah. The DC on that was actually just 5.
What?
5. So pretty much as long as you didn't nat 1, because I mean, he's
Thank
putting
you.
something to your face.
Yeah.
So yeah, you are stirred by the feeling that somebody is standing over you.
I will slowly open my eyes and look up at Durk, just blinking like, hello?
I am going to chuckle like a little Durk. Come on, man, let's go get breakfast.
Can I spot the or do I spot the thing in his hand?
I'm going to say he hadn't pulled it out yet.
Okay. All right, then I just kind of stand up and pick up my backpack pillow, just like kind of blinking, like, what was that all about?
So the majority of you end up doing breakfast. Each of you can remove a single ration from your inventory.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Gotcha.
My thievery thing that I
Oh yes, thank you for. It's not necessarily thievery, but your kleptomania, I guess.
kleptomania. I couldn't remember the name, but like I know that's a roll that you make.
Would help if I actually had that open.
While you do
While you're
that,
doing that, I am gonna go eat breakfast with the birds.
Yeah.
And
same.
Let's see.
I'm
What is
gonna
this?
like
That is
throw
a-
some little scraps at them, see if they go "Gruff," and nibble at them.
Let me see.
Not me. All that food's for me. I would just sit outside the tent, like plop down, like start eating a little bit, and just kind of.
Birdie!
What?
Birdie!
What? What is it?
Jake! Throw a piece of jerky at them.
Do what?
Throw a piece of jerky at them.
It's my jerky. You throw your jerky.
Okay, watch.
As you reach, Luke, as you reach for your rations, you pull out your ration, and along with it, you pull out a single copper coin.
Ooh.
Oh,
No, like,
I am going
High
to
roller.
I am going to get a
Fucking
devilish
big money
smile
here.
on my face and put it in my coin purse, like yeah, yeah.
Elmer,
Literally all it is is a
Don't
copper
do
coin.
Elmer snatches and eats it before you can do anything.
I do that, actually.
Can I check to see?
Rolling
Elmer
to
is
do
still
that?
Elmer is still outside.
Fuck. I run
Oh,
inside and...
Can I check to
Well,
see if there's
I throw
anything
that.
fantastical about it?
It's a copper coin.
Okay.
Nothing fantastic.
While I'm throwing food to the birds,
literally looks just like all of the other copper coins that you have.
All right. So then, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna like put that in my coin purse and reach in my backpack, set what I'm gonna eat for breakfast, and then pull out the tarot cards again.
yeah, while I'm throwing food at the birds, I will throw some food down
Hold on.
to Elmer
Hold on,
and
hold on,
Boris
hold
as well.
My boy.
Bernardus,
Yes.
remove 1 copper from your coin purse.
Oh, you bitch.
However, this happened overnight. You will not know unless at some point in character it prompts Bernardus to count his money. So like this isn't something where the next time you're like at a bar you can be like, oh, I'm gonna count my money. No, like if something actually prompts him to count his money.
Yeah, for sure.
And recall exactly how much he had.
That too. It would probably require a decent intelligence check, depending on how long of a time has passed.
Well, the thing is, like, he hasn't really checked his money much. He's just been adding
Exactly. And 1 copper is going to be very hard to notice.
to it. Yeah.
Also,
So
that's why I rolled. I was like, hey, I was sitting there, I was thinking about it, like, no, let's make it he sleepwalked. He took the some.
I mean, yeah, I was about to ask, like, that can't just appear, right? He has to take that from someone.
Oh, yeah.
That's what the trait
yeah,
says. All the stuff
'cause-
that I steal belongs to somebody.
Yeah.
So he's a better rogue when
Don't steal Boris.
Wait, so
one was Nubia, 2 was Carnage, 3 was Coots.
so how'd you get the tarot deck then? You got that like when we were sleeping in the desert.
Yes. I stole it when I was in the city, and
Hold
yeah.
on, wait. You said you're going to pull up the tarot deck?
Yes, and I'm going to try to make sense of it again, because like I just had a fresh sleep, and Just I feel
Okay.
like I.
What are you going to try to do with it?
So being a rogue and all that, I'm going to try to figure out if I can understand the cards well enough to fool somebody who doesn't understand how tarot cards work, think that I know how they work.
So, okay, describe what you are doing right now. Then.
Nope.
I want.
I'm looking them over and just seeing if there's absolutely any patterns to it. Like
individually, are you going to try to like fan out the cards? Are you going to like place them down, look at them, lay them out?
Yeah, basically. Like I'm looking through the cards, like seeing if any of them make sense.
Hold on, I'm cutting you off right now. No, you are not. You're not able to draw a card from the deck.
What?
You are not able to draw a single card. The deck remains perfectly stacked in your hand.
It's a magician's deck.
Almost as if it was a solid brick of paper.
So I'm going to inspect. Like I pulled the cards out before.
You did?
I thought I'm gonna look over and see why I can't pull it apart.
Do you have some sort of knowledge or check that could assist in this?
I have knowledge alchemy, or no. I have craft alchemy.
Nah, I wouldn't do it. Do you have any knowledges?
You're dumb.
Can I
Do you
just make
have-
a straight up intelligence check?
Hold on. Do you have any knowledges, or
not
do
what
you
he
have
asked.
spellcraft?
Do you have what?
Spellcraft?
Or knowledges.
Thank you. I have used magic device.
It's not what he asked.
Boy.
I'll allow that.
Oh, damn it.
Make me use magic device check.
Nat 20!
Oh, god damn it.
Oh, fuck. How many cards are you trying to pull from the deck?
I am just very curious about how this thing works, so I will be trying to pull out.
What do you? Okay, I want you to describe the exact physical action that Luke is performing on the deck right now.
So it's in my palm, right?
Okay.
And I'm going to try to slide a single card from the top.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, fucking. Okay. I'm putting this in Dungeons and Dickwads. Let me see. Where is it?
D22.
Hmm? Oh.
So,
As you draw a single card, as you draw that card, you lay it down, and you see that you have drawn the Seven of Cups.
Okay.
The image on the card, as you place it down in front of you, seems to twist and form into two hands.
No.
One holding a piece of jewelry, one holding a gem.
Huh. Luke is going to place his hand on the piece of jewelry. Or like place his finger like, ooh.
that one.
As your finger touches it, the card emits a very faint flash. The image on the card returns to the Seven of Cups. And your bag feels instantly heavier.
So Luke is going to notice that and immediately open it up and
definitely.
check inside.
You find an assortment of 25 mismatched pieces of jewelry, rings, necklaces, chokers, bracers.
God.
God damn it.
All of mismatched worth and value.
I'd like to make an appraise check on, like, just looking through them to see if I can spot
Hold on,
any of them
hold on.
look.
I want you to make a straight-up intelligence check. I'm just going to say this right now. This would not have happened if you didn't nat 20.
So 5.
You have no idea what caused this, by the way.
I'm
You know that it was the card.
Right,
But-
like obviously, like
Yeah.
there's something like yeah. So I can tell like me doing something with the card deck and touching the card made things
Yes.
appear.
Yes, but you still have no idea what exactly caused this.
Right.
I will allow you to make an appraise check. However, I'm going to sort of impose this fact on you. Luke knows that it will take a while to go through this. All of the Druid.
So like I think I'll make that my morning activity. Like while they're all doing that stuff, I'll look through everything. Also, how much do you think that all this stuff would weigh?
In plain view of everybody?
Luke's gonna kind of shuffle off to the corner.
Do I notice him being really suspicious?
Aren't you outside with Durk?
Oh, are you still in tent?
Yep.
Okay. Well, I can still.
Oh, I'm still in the tent as well. Can I notice him doing that?
Make a perception check. Damn it. I was not hoping you'd make a good roll on this, to be honest.
Is this
That
like
is-
Cootsy in his cup?
That is 10.
Kinda, yeah. Yeah, you definitely know. Like, as you're eating your breakfast sausage and whatever
Pulling
else.
pebbles out of my
dwarves-
ears.
Yeah, and pulling pebbles out of your ears. You notice that Luke is being a little shifty over.
I would have already kind of picked up the backpack and sat over in the corner, like just kind of digging through it.
I want you to make an appraise check.
All right. This is something I can do very well, I believe.
I
11.
cannot believe you fucking did this.
11 plus 4, so 15.
You.
Dick.
Hold on. I'm actually noting you this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, definitely. This is definitely noteworthy. Wolfey, are you considered offline on Steam at the moment?
He is.
Oh, I do. Hang on.
You
I am.
are.
There we go.
Alright.
Oh, I'm so excited.
I'm gonna be looking over at him now because he's like getting all giggly and stuff in the corner. I'll be like, "What are you doing, little man?"
And this is after, you know,
You
this
could
is
have
what
warned me if you
this
were
is
gonna
what
touch
you
your
will
private
know.
parts. I'm leaving.
This is what you will know after the full, you know, half hour of inspection. By the way, this
Alright,
is not what he knows just looking at it. This is what you will learn after the inspection. So, what is
Each and every
Carnage
piece.
doing? Yes.
Can
Carnage, what are you doing?
Oh, I was yelling at him, saying that if he was gonna touch his private parts, he should have warned me first.
Luke is going to
What?
look up at him and blink and say, "Oh, I didn't realize you were still here. My bad." And he's just gonna be like, "Do you mind?"
At this point, Luke, you notice that Nubia was
Broke it.
outside, and she does the very pompous, posh girl, like, puts her hands up, kind of gives them a firm outward shake, and walks out of the tent.
I forgot Nubia was in there. But Luke, like, kind of picks up his backpack and sees how heavier it is, seeing if he can just kind of hide it.
No, you can still carry it.
Right.
While this goes on, can I do a thing real
Yes.
quick?
Yes.
As Nubia comes out, I'm gonna like wave her over a little bit and like just kind of tell her about Elmer, just kind of like real quick, because that is very sudden for her to see this new party member.
What does she? What do you tell her?
Just in like, I wasn't thinking about in character, but just like a general like what we know of him, like in
Okay.
general who Elmer is.
Give me a rundown of. Oh,
Well, I can in character if you want,
Well, no, I get it.
do it.
but I'm just saying this would like take a while, so.
As you start to explain who Elmer is,
Can I listen in, by the way, so I know who he is as well?
are you walking outside as well?
I was kind of getting up and following as long.
Okay. Then yeah, that's completely up to Bernardus. Are you going to explain to the newcomer as well?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Awesome.
As you start to explain, Nubia is going to sort of like wave her hand and be like, "Oh yeah. I've heard through the source, the Duke to Anise to our king, that there was a bit of an eccentric one with you. This must be him, huh?"
Oh yes.
I'm gonna laugh with a mouthful of jerking. Yeah, you thought it was me.
Nubia's going to turn to you and say, "You still have yet to prove that wrong."
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna laugh and throw more jerky at the birds while
Ooh, this
laughing
is-
hysterically.
A good beer.
However, this is more in relation to Carnage. You do not know much about him because Nubia sort of like explained, mentioned to Bernardus to save his breath that she knew who he was already.
Oh.
You just kind of got the intro of, his name is Elmer, he has a pet boar, and he is a druid of the Northern Woods.
Did he mention what race he was?
He is very clearly a human.
Okay.
A very old, scraggly, sticks in his beard human. Make a fortitude save, Carnage.
Make a what?
A fortitude save.
Oh, speaking of, weren't we supposed to roll for like nightmares and shit?
Nah, not this night.
Okay.
Everybody was so exhausted that nobody really had any dreams.
Probably didn't even get time to masturbate.
Definitely not.
Shit.
That is 10.
Perfect.
Okay, yeah, that's good enough. It doesn't really knock you off your feet or anything, but you notice a sudden waft of a stench from Elmer's direction.
I'm guessing the rest of us are used to that.
Oh yeah, the rest of you have grown kind of used to it over the course of the last week or so.
Okay.
I'm just
That's
gonna I'm gonna wipe
the
my.
amount of time that has passed since you left the main town. It's been
I was
like
gonna say it'd be kind of mean if you made us like check for fortitude every single time Elmer was near.
If that was the case, I would have actually had add aura of stench to his character sheet. But no.
It's
My
just something
grin is
that
just gonna
surprises
slowly
people.
fade into a frown. My face is gonna scrunch up.
Very good, very good. Okay, so yeah, introductions are done. Everybody kind of knows everybody at this point. How does Elmer react to Nubia coming out and sort of...
I mean, I came out too.
Oh, that too. And the dwarf. The short one.
As per usual, kind of have a blank stare. And Boris is actually taking in the new people more than I am. Going around
Of
and
course, of course,
sniffing
of course.
them.
Of course.
So just to go back to that really quick, did I notice any sort of anything interesting about any piece of jewelry as I...
Like I said, it is a collection of random assortments of jewelry.
I would like to tell
Did I
everybody-
specifically tell you how many?
Yes, you said 25.
Oh.
How much did you say that weighs? Pound seems like a bit much. Maybe half pound each, so that'd be 12.5 pounds.
I sent you the thing.
All right, I didn't see that. Sorry.
Yep.
I'm gonna give Bernardus a shoulder bump and go, hey, the little man in there is touching himself. Should we be concerned?
I'm just gonna, just like, what? Sorry, what?
He's in the corner. He's being real shifty.
I'm gonna like lean back and look inside there. Perhaps a perception check.
No, it's very odd. What you see is Luke over in the corner, kind of, his back to you, just sort of fidgeting with something.
Oh man, I want in on this.
I was just gonna shout out like, Luke, we sleeping there for goodness sake.
I'm going to jump and turn around, completely clothed, by the way, and just say, "Oh, well, so do I." What?
Don't you dare make a mess.
At this point, Nubia has had enough, and she says, "God damn it! Okay, guys, on the sailor, we're going." She walks back inside to the front.
Oh my god.
I'll sort of lean over to Nubia whilst doing it and go, I at least use tissues.
Oh no.
Also,
Oh no.
out of curiosity, did my tarot deck go back to normal after that?
After you drew the card and put it back,
Excuse me.
it maintains the same feel as it had when you pulled it out this morning.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not all he pulled out this morning.
Still getting more action than all you.
So yeah, Nubia's kind of
Yeah,
going
you
to
wish.
sort of usher everybody onto the sailor, including Boris. There is room.
Yeah.
Well, there was room for a giant scorpion to chop off my leg, so I'd assume.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mitch, you shouldn't post your cheat.
Really, Mitch? I mean, Wolfey. That was so petty. I love it.
Okay. Anyway, so Bernardus is going to begin meditation on the way over. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. This is going to be Luke's sort of time spent staring into his bag, sort of fidgeting
I don't
around.
feel like I don't feel like I'd be fidgety. I'd just be more.
No,
like,
not fidgety. Like literally, just like looking. It like to everybody else, it looks like you're just looking.
I would like
Okay,
to try and
I was gonna say
avoid-
like I don't want it to make it seem like I've just gone like.
Yeah, no. It's
I have my bag close, absolutely. Like it's at my side, like yeah.
no, like you're gonna be looking through the bag periodically throughout the 30 minutes over, but
Okay.
it's really just to anybody else it looks like you're just looking through your bag.
All right, that's fine. Yeah.
I'm gonna try and join Bernardus in meditating.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna try to do that with him.
Okay. Yeah. There's
Quit
nothing
writing
against
shit
that.
on my shit. Stop.
Don't make me take away your guys' writing.
No, this is the only thing I have to express myself.
I don't know.
Fine.
So, what is Durkamus Kirkamus doing?
I'm now fascinated with the burros since they were helping me with breakfast. So I'm gonna stay up front and enjoy the ride.
Okay. Just enjoying the wind in your hair.
I'm
type of
enjoying the
thing.
wind through my normal human ears, and yeah, just sort of. I'll try and make conversation with Hula Hoop.
Make a diplomacy check.
Oh boy.
What did we learn about making Dirk make diplomacy?
5. Diplomacy. That's charisma, so that's -1.
So 4.
Okay, that's no good.
So 4.
Your conversation sort of rubs Nubia the wrong way, further confirming her thought of why does she like you. She kind of puts up with you, but you can tell that her concentration is definitely on steering the bears that are pulling the Sand Sailor.
Can I try and make a joke to stop her being so grumpy?
That's one of the things that makes her... I will say yes, Durk tried, but that's one of the things that makes her not want to pay attention to you.
I will continuously watch the burros and the ride and plan and plot my next move.
Okay. Mitch,
Yeah.
or Elmer, I should say. What are you doing? What are you and Boris doing on the trip over?
Having a deep conversation about the universe, me and Boris.
Okay.
The usual.
Oh, and I will also mention the front and back flaps of the tent are open, as opposed to
Okay.
closed to prevent the tent from being ripped off of the thing. It is, however, very securely tied down to the sides.
It's not gonna go
That's it.
in.
But yeah, it is.
So it's like a
open,
wagon,
so there is,
kind of.
Exactly.
Like a
There
wagon
is
coat.
there is a pleasant breeze blowing through the middle.
Okay.
That
if
tent
anybody
was a
still
good
had-
idea.
Yeah, it was. If anybody still had any damage on them from last game, you have healed 3 HP. Further.
We didn't do the the rolling for sleep? Or are you just saying?
No.
Fucking pay
you were
attention.
all so tired to the point that you all just passed out.
I already asked that.
Yes.
I didn't hear you.
So you arrive at the
Here.
Where is it?
Put your
Bucks.
The dungeon.
There we go. You arrive back at the entrance to the Tomb of Despair. Or more legitimately named the Tomb of Mersura, as don't remember his name, King O. King O.
Oh, Sorkon.
Yes, that's the one. Osorkon. King Osorkon gave you. And you all begin gathering your things, waiting around, sort of discussing the previous night, talking about things that happened. Rexi, do you feel that Durk would, as you were talking about the previous night, do you think Durk would mention his knowledge of basilisks?
It depends who I'm trying to impress.
Well, you're talking with Nubia is sort of nearby, and I feel like I need to mention her by name for something like this. Nubia is sort of nearby, kind of tending to like the tent, the bears, but she is sort of within earshot.
I will. Then I would probably say it loud enough. Yes.
Okay.
I'd maybe sort of edge myself slightly closer.
Through this conversation, you mention once more that Astrodann was in fact petrified the previous night.
And then I cough and some stones fall out.
No, the petrification is gone by now. No remnants of it.
However, it did not get rid of your bladder stones.
And the talk of the petrification sort of piques Nubia's interest, and she, at some point after you're talking, she kind of walks over to each of you. By now, Bernardus is finishing up with his meditation, gathering his things,
All right.
and beginning to approach them. You're approaching moments after Nubia walks over to say her bit. She sort of looks at Durk and over at Astrodann says, "He got petrified last night, like by a basilisk's gaze?"
So I hear this, right? This is when I join?
Yeah. She's
I'm also there, right? Yes.
Yeah, she is directing this at Astrodann and Durk.
I'll pop up and go, yeah, good thing I was there, because, having all this knowledge on such like this, I mean, a little bit of help from Bernie over there, but I pretty much sorted him out. It was fine.
She's gonna kind of look over it. What's that?
That it happened right after we killed one.
What was that?
Would I be able to note that it happened exactly after we killed one of them?
We'll say that Astrodann mentioning, what he remembers, because you have no knowledge of when you were petrified to when you were not.
Yes, of course. But I remember exactly when it started.
Right. So we will say that was included with the long-winded explanation.
Okay. Yes.
Or the long-winded discussion right before she walked over. So she did hear that. She's gonna kind of look over at Bernardus and be like, "Did he actually help save him?"
I'm just gonna.
While standing behind her, I'm just gonna put two thumbs up and just shake them vigorously.
It was a two-man effort, but we pretty much knew what we had to do. In the town, they told us, in a passing conversation, that basilisk blood cures petrification, and I think we just remembered that.
I'm now gonna put my hands in the air like, what the fuck, bro?
As Durk has been lowering his hands, she turns around, not noticing that your hands were up. They have just reached your sides as she turns around. She says,
"My hands on my hips."
She turns around and be like, "You guys really had a bit of an issue in there, didn't you?"
I'll just go, it's not so much an issue, just, these guys are pretty new to the adventuring scene, they've just gotta...
I'm gonna,
follow the...
in the middle of that, I'm gonna slap you on the shoulder and go, yes, we have.
So Luke's gonna kind of like. I'm assuming this is all overheard, right?
Yeah, you are all there. It's pretty much like it's like
okay.
it's like
Luke's
a huddle
gonna kind
almost.
of
You're in a circle.
rub his thigh. It's healed, but it's just like it still feels like weird.
The phantom feelings are still there.
Yeah, like I think I lost part of my thigh last time.
No, you didn't. You're fine. Shut up.
Is Durk saying that?
No.
Maybe it's gonna kind of like look over at the bears for a moment, look back at you guys, kind of walk over to her pets. Kind of, she's going to say something, just out of earshot, but you can tell that she's sort of talking to them, kind of patting them on the sides, on the sides of the head and everything.
Hey, Birdie, she's crazy.
Leaving the one in the middle tied up and untying the other two, who then proceed to go stand on the sides of the sand sailor and dive beneath the sand.
Okay.
She's going to walk back over and be like, give me one moment. She's going to walk back inside. You can hear sort of the rustling of metal, things of that sort. And upon her re-arrival out of the tent, she has donned a rather elegant breastplate, as well as having her pole arm hitched onto a frog on her back. You all know what a frog is, correct? Like the little metal ring thing.
Yeah.
That is hitched on her back.
I'm gonna raise an eyebrow when she comes out. She's gonna go, you. Well,
and she's gonna kind of hold a hand out and be like, "Don't mention this to the king."
I am gonna sort of say shit underneath my breath, and sort of just perk up and just go, "Oh, it's fine. I don't want you getting hurt in there. It's a dangerous place and all. That's why we were hired." Gonna nudge Bernie to try and say something.
I'm while you look over at me, it's like, I wouldn't want to repeat him in the way he just said it, but in a way he is. I must agree a little bit. Don't feel like you need to join us and risk your own safety. But we would definitely appreciate it if you did anyway.
I'll at that point go, "No, dude, shut up."
You shut up.
She's gonna kind of just shake her head, a small little smirk. Just be like, "Well, are we gonna do this or not?"
Can I make a really quick check to see if I can remember at the moment that I got cut, like hit my leg, like what if I noticed anything there? Like,
no,
and this
we've already determined that no, you do not know where it came from.
Is this you wanting to get more hurt again?
For all Luke knows, it was like a fang or claw from.
No, that's what I was wondering, because then like later on I would have like asked if I could remember. Wait, nothing in there shot arrows or anything ranged.
I feel like
you don't.
There's gonna be a moment.
You don't know that it was an arrow. You just know that something pierced your leg.
That's why I want to do the first check.
It could be something as as simple as like an arrow trap, or even just like the basilisk's tail. Mm-hmm. If it, if for some reason it's like pointed enough or something.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a moment where we're gonna find you like cutting yourself and then looking over like, "Oh no, I hurt myself, Bernie, no, please."
Oh, fuck off! He shot me in the thigh.
Yeah, but you're getting a healing fetish, and you know it.
He's just he's there just like, "Come on, Bernie, I need my fix, bro."
Shit, I don't have Elmer's. Do I have Elmer's piece? I do have Elmer's piece. It's Elmer's piece.
That's the one we kept knocking over last time.
Shit, I need a Boris piece. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I might have something, but it's not a board.
I think I've got one.
Okay.
It may end up just being a generic animal.
Yeah.
We'll get a sheet.
I have a Kirby
Nubia's
figure.
kind of waiting on you guys at the moment.
Luke is going to Luke is going to pick up his backpack, and it's very obvious that he's got two hands on the backpack, like hauling it over to her. He's not He's not slowed by it, I don't think. Would max load, like just below max load, would that
Hey,
slow?
Boris.
Yeah, that's Boris. That's Barris.
Paris.
Sky?
What is your load and what are your?
Alright, my
other
current
things?
load is 73.5,
Okay.
and my max load is 75.
Well.
Now remember, like you can move normally, like at that, like especially out of combat. Just remember, this is it is in your backpack, so this would be one of the things that you drop. Do you decide to do so?
Like, it's in combat? Like, I drop it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like, I absolutely would. I was just wondering, like, how I'd look outwardly to these people. Like, to the
It's
party.
just your backpack.
Alright.
Like a midget holding another midget.
Anyway, yeah, I just walk over to Nubia. I kind of hold the strap.
Yeah. Is anybody taking the lead?
I will go.
I will take
I'll just go right. If you come in, just stay by me or Bernie. We're the safest.
I'm
Boris
gonna
will take the lead.
I'm gonna take the lead as I had the most dungeon experience.
I'm gonna stay near the back.
You were...
I'm staying near the back, like last
Yeah,
time.
you guys can sort of adjust
I
your.
want to
things
send.
in, like the order that you would be moving.
Yeah.
You were,
Stamp.
Carnage, you were our anchor, almost like a stone.
Perfect.
Wait, I didn't catch what you said. What?
No,
I
Boris,
said-
no.
I said you were our anchor, almost like a stone.
I don't understand.
You got turned into a fucking stone, Jesus!
There we
Oh,
go.
this is perfect. Boom. There's Nubia.
Where's Nubia? Oh, there she is.
That's
Ooh.
perfect.
Oh my god!
That is actually perfect,
Hot dang.
right?
Guy, did
Like
you
I
commission
said.
something, like, in the middle of this?
Oh, totally.
So,
No, like that is actually kind of what I pictured her looking.
so we're in the middle of walking in, right?
Yes, you are.
Okay, I'm just gonna like bolster up and just go, friends. Before we continue, let's save our torches. I have something special planned. I'm gonna like hold my hand out and I'm gonna cast light, and I'm gonna like Bernardus is bald and like the top, like he's got like hair to his sides, but like his top is dome. He's gonna rub his
He
hand.
has the friar cut.
Yeah, and he's gonna rub his hand over his dome, and the top of his head is gonna light up, like like a light bulb.
At this point, at the casting of light on his head, Bernardus's cue ball begins to illuminate the surrounding
Holy
area in what is it, like a 30-foot radius?
Let me check.
I'm assuming this isn't blinding, by the way, right?
No, it's like a regular spell.
Object
Um,
shines like
20
a
feet.
torch.
20 feet.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's gonna last half an hour.
Right. So yes, the surrounding 20-foot radius around Bernardus is now lit one step lighter than what it would be. So that means that full darkness is now low light is now lit is now bright, and bright is... Oh no, I think that's as bright as it can go. It's just lit. So shit's lit, son.
So, like, as I do this and everyone looks at me, I'm just gonna do the wiggly eyebrows, like, yeah, I've been waiting to use this.
I don't even think Durk can laugh at this point. I think he's sort of just like the act of stealth is just gone from Durk. Every time he's gonna look around the corner, he's just gonna.
Okay. So let me check. One. Give me a button.
All right, so we good to go?
Yep. Give me a moment.
More work?
I need 3 people to skip for me over in Bar Box.
Oh. Well, I'll just do it for you.
Okay, that'll work. No.
You know what? I just
let
realized that it was playing, and it's perfect.
This is even more perfect.
Just ask me, because
Yeah.
you don't need to vote with me.
Yeah. Alright. So, as you enter, Bernardus now lighting the way. Is Bernardus leading?
No, I'm in the middle.
or Is Rodan leading?
The cleric in the
I'm
middle,
gonna
so he
lead
can
it.
shed some light, bitch.
Okay.
He's going to remember his past encounters and kind of hang towards the back.
Okay.
You're on check with me then,
As
buddy.
you sort of stay towards the back, Nubia's going to kind of give your short self a little pat on the shoulder and say, "Don't worry, they'll be fine."
Really, Rex?
And just sort
I
of
just
make
got
their way
attacked.
forward. Alright. So, from this point forward, once more, you guys are in control. Nubia is literally just following you. Consider her to be like as if a mercenary. However, if combat or something should arise, she will be under my control.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Outside of combat, she will be of very little use to you, though.
Like she's absolutely just a fighter, right?
No, like she's
I'm gonna-
along with you, but she knows just as much about this place as you do.
Ah, gotcha. Does
I'm gonna
Stop
wave
putting
you
your
guys
guns out.
forward.
Can all right, so I'm gonna look back at Nubia and say, so do you have any special skills of any sort?
She's just gonna kind of just twirl her polearm around a little bit. I can fight pretty well. Sort of
Luke is
smile.
gonna
Fucking
Luke is
hot.
gonna smirk like at that and say, can't we all? I meant more
Wow, dick.
She's gonna put her finger to her lips and be like, "You'll have to wait and see." If you want that.
Luke is
At this
gonna
point, I will not turn my body,
Feel
but
that
turn my
magical
head,
push.
eyebrows raised up, and just go, eh.
The smirk that was previously on Nubia's face.
While we're going, since there's a little bit more light now, I'm just gonna very much keep my eyes open and check for any just anything along the walls, if there's anything inconsistent.
Absolutely me as well.
Alright. In a case like that, and it may sound tedious, however, to do something like that, it would essentially require a perception check nearly every 20 feet.
Yeah. Okay.
I can
So,
sense them earlier. Because I can
Okay,
see
that's out of character though.
Yeah,
That is
well,
out of
I know
character.
that.
So sure. If you want to do that, you tell me. So yeah, you know up to that door is relatively safe. You all, I will say this, all of you do sort of remember where you went the previous night. You know that you came in, you made a turn, you went in the door.
Right.
You're also aware that that's where you killed the 2 basilisks. So how do you proceed through the hall?
Well, we're gonna walk through it calmly, like.
And I will. Okay, so
And trip a little.
Is Rodan sort of the head of the group through the hallway?
Yeah.
I'm gonna remind them we should probably go back into the basilisk room because there's a bucket of blood there that we left,
Okay.
or a pot.
Yeah. Everybody can sort of, if the way I'll handle this is, if Rodan is sort of the front of the group, I'll leave, I guess, the final choice to Carnage on where Rodan is leading the group. Everybody, of course, it's still, you are a party, you can discuss this, you can talk, talking is completely free.
God damn it.
So yeah.
Hey.
No, it's the lag. I'm sorry.
Sure.
I clicked it as you dropped on me.
Now, are there any visible
I am going
doors
to
in
wave
this
Elmer
room?
and Boris on.
Mitch, you there?
Yeah.
Gonna
You
wave
gotta pay
him on.
attention, buddy. But yeah, they are sort of making their way in. Remember, Elmer, Boris, and Nubia have not been in here at all. So keep that in mind, Mitch, when choosing how they are moving.
Yeah. I'm in the back of the pack.
They will act with slightly more apprehension.
So, Luke, when we get to this court,
How about you stop moving your character piece and you just motion?
All right, sorry.
Can you pick Elmer up?
So like Luke,
I have
as they
fallen.
walk
I
in-
can't get up.
As they walk into the basilisk room, Luke's
Yeah.
gonna kind of pull off to the left,
God damn
like
it.
over here,
Stand up.
and like being extra sneaky, peek in there, like see if I can
How do I not have...
see if you can see anything.
Fuck's sake.
Oh
No.
my god! No!
Thank you.
Jesus.
Okay, so what is Luke doing?
He's being extra sneaky and peeking over here, like over in this room or this area, just kind of like breaking slightly off of the group, because like they all went in there. in the
Okay.
basilisk.
I am
so you're
not.
just
I'm
sitting
actually...
there?
I'm sticking in this hallway bit, sort of keeping an eye.
So
You
you
see,
peek around.
hold on. However, you do not see very much in this direction, because remember, Bernardus is in the room. He is your main light source. You see up to about the corner. You cannot see this wall yet. It looks as if it's a continued hallway.
All right.
With low light vision, would that be any different for me?
Yes, you can tell that there is that it is a turn in the hallway.
I'm
Okay.
going to
Hold on.
then-
Hold on.
Okay.
What are you guys doing in the basilisk room?
I'm gonna check on that pot.
It's still there.
Is the blood still like?
It's kind of got a film on it. But like if you move the bucket, you can tell that it sort of sloshes disgustingly, as blood would. The basilisk bodies are still there.
I'ma just pick that pot up and carry it with me now.
Okay, fair. We'll say that it weighs like 5 pounds.
Okay, I don't have my backpack on me, so
The
Okay.
the
Well, yeah,
basilisk-
like we'll just say that for now you're just carrying the bucket, like
Yeah.
as is.
is the
what-
dismembered head of the other basilisk still on the floor somewhere?
Yeah, it definitely is.
Okay. I want to go and
It's also
Thank
very
you.
obvious that at this point, all of the blood that was in the basilisks has drained from them through their wounds.
go
the
Cootsy for a
sand-
good idea.
The sand around their bodies is stained with a very disgusting garnet red.
So I'm gonna ask real quick. This little tile here of sand that isn't there, does that imply
that's
something,
just
or is that?
No,
Okay.
no, that's just because of, like the very corner of this zone here is touching it.
Okay, just wondering if that was something we could actually
No,
see. Right.
don't worry about the floor tiles. The floor tiles are like throughout this entire thing. The floor tiles will not tell you anything.
Okay.
The floor tiles will not tell you anything. You'll also notice a couple places in the walls aren't the same height. That does not indicate something. That's just how I had to size them to get them to fit in.
All right. No
Also,
problems.
right here, does that rubble mean anything?
It's literally just rubble.
Like, okay, so we can walk over it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
the basilisks are walking over it.
Yep.
Yeah, that's why I was questioning it, because like, I remember
Luke.
during our fight.
Luke, make an intelligence check. Uh-oh. You want me to do it?
No, I'm trying to find my fucking
You're-
thing because it was.
You're over here.
Sorry.
Okay.
19.
You remember very clearly, once you were no longer dying, that I'll put it this way. Because you had just nearly died, you were very fixated on the movement of the basilisks, because, in your head, they're the ones that nearly killed you. In doing so, you remember that the basilisks, the last living basilisk, seemed to be dragging its dead partner somewhere near that rubble.
Can I tell if one was a male and one was a female?
No.
Well, you already asked that last time too.
Did
All
I?
you know is one was slightly bigger than the other.
Okay.
If you want Luke to assume that that's what it meant, like that, that meant
Yeah,
one was
that's kind
female,
of
one
what
was
I was thinking. Like
You
because
can assume whatever you want. So
No, I was
sure.
just wondering if like there was any
There's no telltale sign though.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
One
just
had
gotta
a
lift the
beak.
tail out. And,
He's trying to see if one had a big floppy wong.
But yeah.
Anyway, so Luke's gonna look to the ground in this hallway and just scan over it, like up to where I can see, obviously, and see if there's anything odd on the ground.
Okay. Make a perception check.
I'm gonna walk back out the room.
Okay.
Right here.
While this is happening, I'm actually, since we had kind of left in a hurry, I'm gonna check out these basilisks real quick.
I was gonna do
In
that.
the meantime, Boris is also sniffing and kind of chewing at their toenails.
I got a 13.
Okay. What did you get?
Ow! 13.
Up to the corner that you can see, there is nothing.
Like nothing. No.
Like you,
I'm
what Luke
scanning for
sees-
traps, basically.
What I'm saying is up to that corner where it gets a little too dark. Or do halflings have low light vision?
No, they see
Okay.
they see just like a human.
They sees like a human,
yeah.
they does.
They feel like humans. Yeah. Then yeah, up to that point where it gets a little dark, you cannot tell any telltale signs of any traps or anything.
Since I was wanting to scan ahead, I was also going to do the same thing.
Okay, you can go ahead.
Yeah. Can I have a check?
Yeah. Perception check.
Can I meanwhile check these basilisks?
3 plus 11, 14.
Durk sees essentially the same. Up to that corner, you cannot see any telltale signs of a trap.
Would you
I will
like vision?
tell, even with that, yes.
Right.
Coots and Mitch, I will say the basilisks are big lizard corpses. There's really nothing special about them other than like their coat, which is like the color of their skin.
Okay.
Yeah,
The thing
bronze and sand
you said
colored
to Wolfey about the dragging thing that he remembers, is that something I remember as well? Because, I did see that.
Yes, actually, since you were actively inspecting the
Yeah.
basilisks, make a perception check.
Okay. Well, that was 7, 12 in total.
Okay. You notice that the rubble appears to be a knocked out wall. Rather short, definitely difficult for a medium-sized creature to get through. But just about the height of the basilisks. And you can assume that that's where the basilisk was trying to drag its dead friend.
So there's like a hole in the wall, you mean?
Kind of, like sort of like between the two piles of rubble. Like imagine like this part of this cell of the wall was like low at about Bernardus' hip, knocked out, and you can tell that it goes down into something.
Since Boris is still next to me, I'm just gonna pat him like, Boris, put your snout in there, see if you smell anything.
Mitch, how does Boris react? Mitch?
Sorry.
You fallen asleep.
Every time
No,
we
the
start
fian-
D&D,
no,
you
sorry.
just die.
Sorry, the fiance was spamming me with stuff. In distress, but she's fine. We're good.
How does Boris react?
We'll give me a quick rundown of what just happened. Sorry.
Mitch, are
There's
you
a hole
alright?
in the wall where the basilisks were.
Bernardus saw the wall where the basilisk was sort of. So in the last session, there were two basilisks. They fought them. They killed one.
Yeah.
At which point, the living one turned Astrodann to stone. Durk nearly killed Luke, and the living basilisk began dragging its dead friend towards the wall where this rubble is. Bernardus just made a perception check, noticed that the rubble was because the low portion of the wall is blown out, and it seems to be a tunnel that leads down into something. Bernardus is asking Boris to sort of sniff at the hole to see if he would. be
Okay.
able to
Yeah.
see.
Yeah. He naturally would kind of be interested in working his
Okay,
way over.
Isn't Boris a she?
Yes.
Alright,
It's ambiguous,
roll a perception check for Boris.
right?
Which would just be, unless.
Well, that's good
Has-
stuff. Never mind. My bad.
Jesus. Mitch, are you alright?
Yeah. Sorry, I was just distracted. You know me.
What? Are you drunk?
No.
Can't prove that.
Okay, that's fine. Boris can definitely smell that it is it smells like the corpses of the basilisks, like in the hole. It is. Boris gets the feeling that it leads to either a basilisk lair or it was these basilisks' nest, but it smells heavily of basilisk, and this is probably where they lived.
Can I tell that he knows this? I guess.
How would Boris react to that? Do you feel that would sort of so it would sort of spook Boris a little bit?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I'm gonna just notice him get spooked and like call out like, there might be more of them down here.
What was that?
I found a hole, and Boris was reacting to it not too greatly. I'm quite sure there's more of them down there.
He's acting like a scared puppy, hiding under your legs.
Okay. As well as a boar can.
Do I know that that Durk is a stealth archer? Has he mentioned that at all?
Nope.
No.
Oh, shit. Never mind.
Hey, do you happen to be a stealth archer?
No.
No, I couldn't.
Shucks.
Nubia sort of overhears it, walks in, sort of looks at the corpses of the basilisks and says, "Holy crap!" Kind of walks around them, looks at the one that was beheaded, just kind of looks at you guys. You're like, "Okay, did you do that while it was alive?" Pointing at the beheaded corpse.
I'm like, no, that one, I cut its head off while it was dead. We needed the blood for our friend.
Oh, okay. And she's gonna kind of nod, be like, "Oh, okay."
Why do you ask?
It's just impressive either way.
Ah, well.
She sort of says it in passing as she's like looking at the hole and everything. Be like, "Well, I mean, these things usually travel only in pairs, so I don't." And she's gonna kind of like lean in a little closer to it, just kind of flick a rock into the hole, see if it travels like down a hill or anything, and it's just regular tick 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 until you can't hear it.
I'm gonna ask her. I'm gonna be like, "Did they lay eggs?"
Real quick, yeah. while she was like, "That's impressive," I'm gonna like hold the iron pot up, like, "Yeah, so we needed the blood," but while I'm holding it up, I'm flexing a little bit.
Her attention is definitely on the basilisk.
Nah, that's fine. That's fine. That's more for me.
Yeah. She's gonna kind of turn over and be like, "Yeah, it's safe to say that these were the only two here. Well, at least in this room."
Oh, well, that's all right then. I was thinking maybe we should plug the hole, but if it's not necessary.
Nah, no need.
I would like to see what's in there.
You can't tell. It's too dark. Like, even with like Bernardus' light, like you can tell it's a tunnel that it goes until it's dark.
Bernie, stick your head in the hole.
I mean, I think Boris has. Pretty sure Boris has night vision.
If you want me to, I can.
Like, it is a deep hole, and it is steep.
Do we still have torches? Anyone brought any, by chance?
So Luke's gonna be kind of towards the back, but he brought his backpack, and he does have torches. So he's gonna be like, "Oh, yeah, I brought some."
Lend me a torch, little one.
Durk is now bored and going back to his original position.
I'm going to pull one out and toss it at Bernardus. Not whip it, but just like.
I'm gonna quickly say I call dibs on the eggs.
Nubia's gonna say they don't lay eggs.
Huh. Like, yeah, I'm gonna light the torch and just throw it as far as I can in there.
You have Spark as a level 0 skill, right?
Yeah, I do.
Ignite flame.
I thought these were self-lighting torches. Like,
are they?
Like,
okay, then you strike it on one of the stone.
Okay, even better.
We'll say that. So as you strike it, it gives like that cool little arc of flame as you raise the torch back up and hold it in front of you.
Yeah, it does.
So you're tossing it into the hole?
Yeah, as far as I can.
All right. So you don't need to toss it far because, like I said, it's a very steep hole.
Ah, right.
It's not straight down, but it's definitely steeper than 45 degrees. Like, this would be considered difficult terrain for any of you to traverse. So you see the torch go down and down and down and down, and you can see that it's picking up speed as it tumbles The light sort of starts going out as it gets further down, just from the wind passing through it. And eventually it just drops, and and the hole steepens to what you can only imagine to be a vertical descent.
Huh. I'm gonna raise an eyebrow. I'm just gonna like push Luke back a little, like, don't fall down that.
I'm not anywhere near you right now.
Luke's over here.
All right, I didn't see it. So.
Just push him over.
Runs over there and pushes him.
Run over to me to push me.
Hold him over the ledge.
All right. On that
Kind of
note,
fucking sorry.
Nubia's kind of just leaning against the wall at the moment, waiting for the banter to stop.
yeah, I'm just
So
gonna.
Luke is going to, as they're all focused on that, just kind of, like, feeling safe, just kind of sneakily not walking too fast over here, and stand against the corner and peek around.
What did you say?
Oh.
Luke's doing what?
He's walking back down the hallway with Durk.
How did you say you were doing it?
Sneakily. Like,
Roll for
as in,
stealth.
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk to the guys and say that we should move ahead.
And now I am being kind on this, because unless you specifically say that you are rolling, I'm not going to consider your character sneaking.
well, I thought, like, I'm sorry, my bad.
Don't forget.
I rolled 18 plus 11.
Okay,
Hot dang.
give me a moment.
I am the win.
18.
While I'm rejoining just the peeps, I'ma just start conversation with Nubia about Basilisk to see if I can like learn anything new.
Are you guys speaking softly?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you're in a lair.
I mean, yeah, I'm just like casually, like, but not like, just kind of like going like,
yeah, just
like
sort of
leaning
seeing
over.
If, like she knows anything more you've
Yeah.
picked up in the past couple days.
yeah.
I'll just say you have a general conversation as you traverse, when given the chance.
Mhm.
But she really only seems to know about as much as you do.
Okay.
How is that? Is everybody else sort of proceeding to kind
Yeah.
of follow behind with Luke?
I'm over here now.
Yeah, I'm
Always
gonna
keep an eye
walk
on
up
the back.
behind him.
Okay. Nubia is going to. Elmer, how
Here.
are you proceeding?
I'm gonna put my hand on Luke's shoulder and go, "What do you see?"
Taking the rear.
I'm going to kind of squint and peek in there.
Okay. Once more.
Even though I can see really clearly.
Now that the rain is gone.
No, the rain is gone.
Give me a moment.
Also, do
I need
peace
to.
does peace orientation matter, like at all?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Okay, you see up to there.
All right. So
You can
I'm going-
see up to like this part of the wall.
Does Luke know that dwarves like live underground
No.
at all?
Not all of them.
I'm gonna talk to him and be like, "Can I please take the lead back now?"
Luke is going to kind of put his finger on his mouth, like, shh, and just silently switch places with the dwarf.
I'm gonna sort of whisper talk over. Finally realised you're not a tank.
I am going.
He's going to rearm his
A what?
crossbow.
Hold on. What's up, Renan?
I'm going to make a dungeoneering check for traps.
Okay.
Ooh,
Hang on.
I need to do that because I have trap sense. Or trap
But you're
mind.
not a tank. Rodan is a tank.
What is 11 plus 3?
You do not see anything that is within view of you in this hallway.
And that being with the other skill I have,
Okay.
which is seeing perfectly in the dark up to 60 feet, right?
Yeah. Like within this hallway, you do not see anything.
Okay.
Can Luke?
I'm gonna
take
move
over?
up then.
All right.
Okay.
Luke.
Alright,
is going
wait.
I'm gonna
Hold
stop. I'm gonna stop right there.
Right here.
Yeah.
Well,
Ooh.
What's your AC?
Mine?
Yes, yours.
My AC is 18.
Okay.
I have the same AC as the tank.
As you reach the halfway point in the hallway, one of the floor plates underneath you shifts, and your foot sinks about 2 inches.
Oh.
Hmm?
You hear a very quick and an arrow strikes you in the shoulder.
Ooh.
Oh.
You take 3 damage.
Oh.
Okay.
So Luke was following behind, so he saw that. And
Oh yeah.
he's going... Yeah.
We
he's
will
going to...
hold on. We will assume that everybody is kind of following in 5-foot increments, sort of in.
I'm gonna alert everybody
This
that
kind
there's
of a manner.
pressure plate.
No, we'll say it this way. Right there.
Luke is going to immediately look for the source of this of the arrow, like see if he can see any slats in the wall.
Oh, definitely. You see exactly where the arrow came from. It is about dwarf shoulder height, so about like mid torso for slightly larger, medium
I'm
size.
looking for other ones then.
Would it have been
No,
nice
it
to relate
it
that I was
came-
hugging the wall?
What's up?
I was trying to hug the wall on the left, so not to like kind of peek over the corner.
No,
If that means anything.
you would have stepped on it.
Okay.
Like it was like the whole like a good 3 feet.
All right. I was
On
just
the thing,
making
like,
sure
straight
because
across.
I wanted to note that I was standing on the ledge.
Yeah, no, it was a single brick about a foot wide, spanning the width of the roof.
I'm going to
Width
look
of
down
the
at
hall.
the pressure plate to see if it rearmed at all. Is
Nope.
okay.
The pressure plate is still recessed. You can see very clearly that the arrow came from down the hallway, so
Right.
it came from in front of you.
Can I like scooch forward and try and treat that arrow real quick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Luke is not going to be in the way, by the way. He's just going to
Mhm.
simply allow you.
Yeah, you all can. Oops.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Now,
Give me a second.
within 10 feet, I'm supposed to get a check for hidden things like traps and hidden doors.
You did check.
I did. Okay.
That was what your dungeoneering check was.
Okay.
Yeah.
I get
But I made that check back here.
something
And then
like
I
that as
moved up.
well.
Yeah. Like
But
it was
just-
within this hallway.
Yeah, I was talking loud. Sorry. I just
Yeah, I'm gonna just treat that arrow right now. That's a heal check, right?
Uh-huh.
So yeah, nat 20.
Okay,
Oh.
yeah. With almost surgical finesse, you remove the arrow from Astrodann's shoulder. For being a machine, it seemed to have very good aim, shooting between the links of his armor. You pull it out with minimal to no pain, and to the point where you don't seem to rupture any more blood vessels. The wound does not seem to bleed very much, but enough to cause what you believe to be a suitable scab over the wound.
Yeah, I'm gonna pat his other shoulder. It's kind of go like, here you go. Mind your steps next time.
Hey, what?
What?
I said, hey, what? What steps?
Yeah. All right. Anyway.
Luke-
Have fun with that.
Luke is going to kind of tap Bernardus like on the side, like,
God damn it.
and just try to get ahead of him. Like, does he allow that?
Yeah.
All
Alright.
And Luke is furiously scanning the ground for any other pressure plates or any form of trap.
Nothing in the
Sky, I am looking into this next room up to 60 feet.
Alright, like, are you like moving up to the
Like-
corner?
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah. This wall continues to the next cell.
Okay, that would have been nice to know.
I don't forget. I can see everything. I can't see exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, like that. You see this wall, correct?
Yes.
Okay, you see this.
To here, where my little red is.
Right. Okay. Good. Yeah, it
Also-
is very obviously to you. You can see the hall continues. It is slightly more narrow than the others. However, you see an opening in the wall on your left, and the hallway seems to continue on the right.
Okay.
Out of
I'm gonna
curiosity,
look back
like,
and say there are two choices up ahead, left or right.
Sky, I saw you read into my piece 29 stealth. Am I basically in stealth mode right now?
Mm-hmm.
Just making sure.
Like you're very aware of your surroundings at the moment. Your allies know where you are, if you know, as I'm sure you.
They've been watching.
Would want
I'm
them
not
to.
speaking to them.
I am going to go over to Lukey Boy here, and I am going to say, pal, buddy, you want to check to the right? I'll check to the left.
Luke is going to look back at Durk and just nod, not wanting to be too loud.
Coolly. Can I then roll for stealth to go before I go any further?
Mm-hmm.
I still can't believe I have a fucking 11 in stealth.
Nat 20.
Hot dang.
Okay.
Okay.
Nat 20. Still give me the total.
Give you the, say it out loud, or?
What's
No,
The yeah.
yeah,
What's your total stealth roll?
27.
What's your stealth skill?
7.
7, obviously.
I forgot to math. Okay.
See?
Would that be any better? Nat 20?
Hold on.
Excuse me.
Okay. Alright, yeah, so you guys can go ahead and continue.
Cool. I will put the hood on my poncho, and I'm gonna shivel my way forward.
That's Rexi's fucking stealth mode.
That is my stealth. It's my character.
I'm going to be following behind Rexi, like very
You're
quiet.
checking the right. You should be ahead of me.
Oh. So I'm going to... Yeah, so I'd be right there, I guess.
Oh, I lost my character.
No,
Sky.
you'd be up here.
Yeah, and
Okay,
If
okay.
you're checking the right, Dirk's
Sky,
checking
I
the
dropped my character.
so obviously I will
My character's over here.
sneakily,
right. No,
sneakily
your
check
character's
through
right
the-
here, dude.
No, he fell into the cloud.
No, he didn't.
That's
Right here.
Bernie.
No, this one, right here.
What?
Oh, there
I
you go.
can't see
Now
it.
I can
Oh,
see
no,
it.
there it is.
It
Oh my
was
God,
not there. It was
yeah.
It was in the hallway.
It was in the cloud for me.
So anyway,
Okay.
Yeah, look, right here. It's like invisible.
Well, he's back now.
So Luke, you see another hallway. Surprise.
I'm going to...
Dirk, you see the corner of a room.
All right.
As
I
soon as
will-
I...
Edge my way forward then. I'll let Luke do his thing. I'm basically going to be hugging the wall, checking the corners.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm going to look down at the ground immediately and try to see if I can see any traps.
Okay. Make a perception check. Remember, what's it called? Searching for traps can be multiple things. It could be dungeoneering, perception, disable device, things, anything involving the trap, anything involving the identification of the trap.
Okay. I do have trap sets or trap finding, which
What's that do?
rogues and only rogues can use the search skill to locate traps when the task has a difficulty class of higher than 20.
Wait, say that again?
That's weird. I don't have a search skill.
He
I
can
think
only
I'm
use it
looking at
whenever it's a difficulty class higher than one.
No. Read it again.
I backspaced. Hang on. Rogues and only rogues can use the search skill to locate traps when the task has a difficulty class of higher than 20.
Okay, well, nothing here has a difficulty class higher than 20, so I'll say that first. I'll figure out
Okay.
what the rest of that means later on.
All right, I just wanted to mention that.
Yeah, it's okay.
I rolled a 19 plus 4 for perception.
Okay. You are aware, at the very end of the hallway, you see something, you see a rather large panel in the corner, decorated by what could only be described as stones with, the best description would be hieroglyphs, of archers surrounding it, and it strikes you as extremely suspicious. All the way at the far end of the hallway.
I'm going to advance to the tile, like it's right here, right?
It's the corner, right here.
Okay, so I'm going to advance, still sneaking, and kind of bend over and try to make sense of it.
Okay. You very clearly can tell that there is a slight gap between the main center slab and the edge. However, you are a little bit a ways from any decent light source, and it's rather hard to see anything more.
Okay, I'd like to mention that Luke does have linguistic skills, so...
It's not a language.
Okay.
Like, I said, it can be best described as hieroglyphs. It's not.
All right, sorry. I was just trying to see if I could get a check on that. So
how is everybody? Is everybody still sort of following in the same, 5 feet behind
following
manner?
Yeah, before I go into this hallway, I'm gonna look back and go like, Elmer friend?
What?
You've been awful quiet. You alright?
I'm just pondering my situation.
How's that going?
Not well.
Doesn't seem.
Durk, you see a very long, narrow room. Let me get rid of this one too. There we go. I don't have pieces small enough to populate this with what it is. You see what appears to be a small stone container of some sort, the lid firmly on top of it, and a couple of knickknacks scattered around it.
Okay, could I also do a quick perception check for some trappers?
Go ahead and roll.
Thank you very much.
Based off of what I can see looking into the room,
16.
can I make a check too?
Yeah, you can. Durk, you see the room to be completely clear.
Okay, then I will advance in and check up on those knickknacks.
Okay. Give me a moment.
I didn't see anything. Roll a 6. That's total, by the way. 6.
Let me. Hold on. I need to put this somewhere I can edit this.
See what I will do, just before I do advance, if I can take that back just a second, if nothing's going to kill me.
Mhm.
I will, I'll wave up for Bernardus to come in, because I could really use his head.
Out of curiosity,
I'm stepping out of the way so Bernardus can show the way.
Yeah, it's fine. What just happened? Hold on. There we go. Alright. Let me untoggle grid on everybody real
Shit,
quick.
I was muted.
Yes,
as
you
I,
were.
Man, I was making a cool joke of like, excuse me, sorry, coming through. Sorry, excuse me, sorry, Boris. Excuse me. Yeah, all right, okay. So I said it as well, but I was muted. I'm gonna stay right behind you. I'm just gonna like step where you're stepping, but I'm right behind you.
Yeah.
What you find is, let me see. I wish D50s were a thing.
you could use dice cards.
Yeah, but I don't
Good. You should.
Okay, so okay, what you find is leaning against the chest. This is all going to be going into Dungeons and Dickwads, by the way.
Okay.
Hold on.
Oh, that's a good part.
Oh, girl.
Yeah.
You find shit.
Oh, I'll be right back.
Okay.
You find these all sort of scattered around.
We getting high tonight?
Oh,
The outside of
Oh,
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 oh! Half and half! Half and half!
I will definitely look at Bernie and sort of just go, don't fucking tell anyone. Tell us all.
Can I read this
Hold on.
out real quick,
Hold
just
on,
for the
really
video?
quick. Hold on. Yes, yeah, please. I just gotta pee real quick.
Okay. Bag of dried mushrooms, 1 pound. 3 bags of iron nails, 1 pound. Bag of wheat, 1 pound. 2 barrels of 30 pounds. A barrel of ale of 240 pounds. And 1 basket of 1 pound.
I'm assuming that, Luke doesn't see it, but the barrels are empty, right?
Yeah.
The times 2 barrel. This guy's AFK.
Yeah, I was peeing. Yeah, the barrels are literally just wooden barrels. Barrel of ale is
Considering that it's a lot more ale than what I originally read.
yeah, it's a lot. It is a barrel. Like I'm talking like a fermenting barrel of ale.
I am sort of I'm just gonna sort of loosen up. I'm gonna turn to Bernie, put my hand in the air, ready for a freaking high five.
I will meet that high five with one of my own.
Bernardus, Bernardus recognizes the emblem on the cask. You, I'm just, no, you don't. I take it back. Redacted.
Well, if I see it, can I check if I do?
You do not.
Oh.
Oh, but what is all this stuff that you
What I will do then is I will just put all of the the mushrooms, the nails and shit into the basket.
There is also the box. Don't forget there is the box-looking thing there.
I'll can I check if there's anything dodgy with the box or?
Yeah, you can make a perception check.
I will make a perception checks on that. I don't even know what I just said. It sounds retarded. 17.
There is nothing dodgy about the box. It is a stone. It is what appears to be a stone chest.
All right. In all my excitement, then I am going to open up that chest.
Okay. You open up the chest.
You're dying.
and-
Facehugger!
I'm kidding.
It's a fucking mimic.
Though it rolled a 1, so I mean, it wouldn't have mattered if it actually was anything. But if
You rolled for it?
I like how it was
I rolled as a joke to try to just to drop people's hearts a little bit.
I feel like if it would have been a nat 20, it should have been something.
Inside
on
the
your
chest.
toes.
Inside the chest. The first thing you notice, very specifically you, is a very, very elegant looking bow. Sitting on top of everything.
Oh.
Oops. Let me do this one more time. You are definitely aware that there is plenty underneath it, but the bow capture your attention, being an archer and whatnot.
Is it a nice little elegant short bow?
It is a nice little elegant short bow.
Oh.
You can tell that this bow has been masterfully crafted. And most definitely by one of the locals, as it bears the same similar golden dragon insignias as Nubia's polearm does.
Oh, I'm gonna show it off.
So you're grabbing it?
Yeah, I'm grabbing it.
Okay. Give me one moment real quick.
Okay.
So while this is going on, Luke's gonna kind of like notice that his friends aren't really being
You
friends.
gotta hold your goddamn position and do your job.
He's gonna wander back over the group so he can at least hear.
Yeah, you can.
Rexi.
You can make your way over here.
Meanwhile, Bernie's like looking over your shoulder, like.
I'm just gonna
this
sort
is
of come
what-
up like,
alright.
I know, right? We should have a beer to celebrate.
We should.
So what you find is on top, of course, being Durk's first thing, you notice the masterwork short bow. You can, if you are taking that right away, you can snatch it right up, add it straight to your inventory.
Yeah.
You also, and picking that up, you notice that it was sitting on top of a bit of other stuff. You find 2 bolts of canvas, 10 pounds total, a bottle of brandy wine, 4 pounds total, 2 bottles of honey, 4 pounds total, a bottle of spiced wine, 4 pounds total, a bottle of vinegar, 4 pounds total. You know, I feel like the poundage on this list is each. So like those barrels are 30 pounds each. The bags of nails are 1 pound each.
Okay.
Because
I am gonna hold the bottle of spiced wine up to Bernardus and go, dude, starters!
the spiced wine you both recognize. It's very generic spiced wine. Regular human brewery wine.
Cool. I will obviously I'll just put everything in the basket ready for collection on the way out.
Also,
Okay.
just as an aside, if anybody does try to walk past me into the hallway, I will stop them, like just to point out the trap. But right now, I'm just listening.
So with the masterwork short bow, if I don't equip that now, has that got any special bits to it?
All masterwork items are considered to have a +1 enhancement bonus.
Equipping?
What that means is enhancement bonuses is +2 attack and +2 damage. So a +1 enhancement bonus means it has +1 to your attack to hit roll and +1 to your damage roll.
I would put that in special properties, right?
Give me a moment. I will tell you exactly how to write it down.
Does it have a +1 to team killing?
It will do.
Fuck yeah, it does. Okay, so yeah, you can write down masterwork short bow.
Yep.
It deals 1d6 plus 1.
1d6
So-
plus 1.
Critical chance is ×3, or critical modifier is ×3.
Oh,
Hot dang.
is that all bows or just that?
That's all bows.
Okay.
That is all bows.
bow? They are crit
Um,
whores then.
Oh, definitely. Range increment is 60 feet. Weight is 2 pounds.
Yep.
Type is piercing. Yep, of course. And then for the total attack bonus for that, it's just going to be whatever your range total is, +1.
And +1 damage to halflings, but only if their disposition is friendly.
I'll just put R plus 1. I think we can get it from there. So
Well,
no, I won't be lazy. I'll put range
Yeah.
plus 1. Okay. I will leave my regular bow then with the rest of the stuff for collection later.
Fair.
Well, while this is happening, I'm gonna scooch on over to the barrel of ale, and I'm gonna open that shit up. I want to see what's in it. I want to see what ale it is.
I will be right the fucking behind you.
I'm going to peek over my shoulder to look down the hallway because I've been making some noise just to make sure that nobody's watching us.
Nubia is going to sort of make her way to the doorway to kind of peek in. Look over as you guys are cracking the barrel over and be like, and just kind of not really shout out, but mention to you like, you might want to be careful with opening.
like just mid opening it, I'm gonna look back like, why?
That would be a Sarkhan special brew. You don't want to go drinking from that without a permission. He won't be too happy.
I'm just gonna like look at her, look at the barrel, and look at her again, and just go. I won't tell if you won't.
I will also lean over to Bernie and go,
Do it. Do it. Ruin.
Nubia is going to kind of shake her head, just be like, you know that when you guys get back, there's going to be plenty of it waiting for you as reward, right?
I'll then go, cool, so he's not going to miss 2 cups?
Oh, he'll miss 2 cups, all right.
I'm just going to sort of just, while inspecting my little bow, just go, you know, we are doing him a favor. He can do us one.
Luke is just gonna pipe up.
Nubia's gonna do the preppy thing again. You know, just kind of put her hands up, be like, you know what? I'm not even supposed to be in here. Whatever. She's just gonna sort
And I
of
will
walk
put my
away.
bow at her and go, exactly, and how does he know that we've even drank it?
So-
Crack it open, Bubby.
So I still got like my hands on the barrel, and as she walks away, I'm gonna look over at Durk and say like, he did say he wanted like a firm piece of the treasure that we find here just to have. He didn't. I don't think he considers this treasure. Do you? I don't consider this treasure.
I'm just going to also sort of nod and go, this is nowhere near treasure in my eyes.
I'm a wink at him and just open it.
Do it.
Sharing a moment. Yeah, I'm opening it. Absolutely.
Okay. So how are you going to serve it? Because this is literally just an upright barrel.
Well, I
There's
want to
no-
look at it first. Like take a look at the ale and like take a sniff. Yeah, sniff it in.
I will stand on the other side, and we will imagine it's in between us. I will also sniff. I will do
I'm gonna
exactly
look
what
back
you're
at
doing.
Nubia that just arrived behind me and just say, "What are they doing in there?"
She's gonna shake her head and be like, I don't even care. They're fine, but I don't even care.
Dirk's gonna. I mean, not Dirk. Luke
Wow.
is going to like just smirk and go like, "All right, can we keep going?"
As soon as they're done.
We'll be right there.
Motioning. I didn't even think of giving this thing a description. Why did I not expect you to open it up?
I have been
Or
clamoring for alcohol for fucking days. Like, get alcohol in front of me. You think I ain't taking a fucking sip?
Alright.
You deprived me.
Let's see. It is a very bold smelling mead.
Oh, Durk is.
It
getting
has. Let me think.
Honey would be a good description because desert.
Well, that's what meat is. I'm gonna say with the desert, it's probably they do a lot of spices around here, so maybe it's quite a.
I'm trying to think like how to describe it, like, because they don't really have like, I mean they've got like fruits and stuff, but like they don't not like regular fruit. Like, they've got
Yucca fruit.
yeah, like they have. I'm trying to think of a good way to describe it. Fuck, I don't even know.
It's fine.
Throw me on the spot.
Yeah, don't
Yeah, so
worry
we'll just
about
leave it. We'll just leave it with it being very bold at the moment. But the scent is kind of overtaken by the must of the tomb.
So
There.
like a like a Western movie, Bernardus will reach for his belt, grab the cup off of it, and like on the handle, spin it around twice, and just go like, and then grab his cup, and like dip it in there,
Okay.
and take a hearty gulp.
Okay.
Durk is going to sort of look up at the cup and just sort of go, "Hey, can I borrow your cup?"
As I'm drinking from it, I was like, Dunk your head in.
How heavy is this barrel again?
340 pounds.
Yeah,
240.
It comes up to about your mid-torso.
All right, I sort of then. Oh, hang on, let me see if I've just got anything on me. No,
This is great.
fuck it.
No, it's
Come on here, Nat. I'm gonna dunk my head in.
Like as you're reeling for it, like I was kidding, but go for it. With my free hand, I would do like the choo choo emote, just like yeah, go for it.
I want each of you to make a fortitude save.
I'm joking, by the way. I'm actually just going to cup it with my hands.
Okay.
But I will still obviously have to make
Yeah,
the save. I imagine.
still. Okay, you're fine.
19. I always roll
19.
amazing with these.
Yeah, you are both fine. It is a very surprisingly herby flavor. But you both find it extremely enjoyable to your palate, slightly reminiscent of spiced wine.
I'll
Last time I rolled really well for fortitude, like both last times, my cup glowed. Is this? I'm gonna check if it actually does that.
How are you checking it?
Like as I'm drinking, I'm just kind of like looking at it.
Okay. Okay. Considering you're right there, you know, as you tilt back with gusto, you feel like you've tilted back to the point where it would have sort of jovially spilled from the sides of your cheeks a little bit, but it does not.
It's like, huh?
It definitely looks like it should have, but it did not.
I'm gonna say this is a hearty gulp, so I'm gonna say I'm gonna finish it halfway, and I was like noticing that it's like, huh? I'm gonna like hold my cup over the barrel and try and like pour some of it back in, like tip it over, see if it actually goes in or not.
You hear the drink slosh, but nothing pours out.
Like I'm gonna look at it wide eyes, then look at Durk like, oh my god, look.
I was waiting for you to see this, by the way.
I was looking. I will just sort of stare at it and just go, well, what kind of cleric trick's this?
Oh, I'm not sure yet.
I'm gonna walk in and I'm gonna say, "What are you guys doing?"
Nothing.
I will just stand next to him, cover the barrel, go, nothing. I'll sort of wipe my hands upon my lever a little bit. On my poncho, sorry. So good.
So I'm gonna finish my cup because that's still the same fortitude save, right? For the same.
Yes.
drink?
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I'm gonna finish my cup and then fill it back to the brim, and then just like turn around and just like, yeah, I'm gonna keep that with me for now. So in my left hand I have a iron pot full of basilisk blood, and in my right hand I have a cup filled to the brim with beer.
Just don't mix them up.
You are also keenly aware that that you can, this cup can tilt and slosh, and it will not come out.
Yeah, that's why I'm doing it. It's like filled to the brim, and I'm kind of like shaking it back and forth a little to like double check, like yeah.
Yeah, it definitely.
Bernardus got a fidget spinner.
God damn it.
Shut up.
The amount inside of it seems to be about. Let me find it.
Just say while you're finding that, I'm gonna take just like another quick sip, just so I can get the taste in my mouth, and I'll.
The amount that is currently in your cup is best described as about a cubic foot in volume. So like, if you had like a 6-inch by 6-inch cube, or 6-inch by 6-inch by 6-inch cube, so it is a tankard full.
All right, cool.
While this is going on, Luke is going to, because he knows the pressure plate there is a trap, he's going to try to disable it.
Okay. Do you have disable device?
I have a very good disable device.
Go ahead.
Can I see what they're doing
14.
now?
Total?
Yes. I rolled a 4, but I totaled 14.
So describe how you are disabling it?
I'm going to inspect it and look to see how it works at first, and see if there's any mechanism that I can just kind of jam up to make it so, even if any of us step on it, it's not going to trigger.
You do not see any way of stopping the device from activating.
But I didn't unintentionally activate it, right?
No. It is also still a little dim because
Right.
in the other room.
I'm going to kind of like look around at the walls to see if I can see any slots as well.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
Like, are they lining the entire wall?
You see what appears to be a couple of little indents sort of facing the panel from the corners of the wall.
Can I walk up to them and see if I can pull the bolts out? No, you cannot. You would have to get close enough to stand on the panel. My music. So, like, just to make sure, it's going this way, right? Like.
No. It is. You see what appears to be where's that line? Like,
I held tab and then.
You know, there's like you see them lining this wall and this wall, pointing at different angles towards like down and towards this area, like this like 7.5 by 7.5 area in the corner, like that. You know that if you stepped on it, you hit by something.
Can I discern their angles? Like, so if like I got
like I said, they are pointing at various angles there. If you were to occupy that area, you are sure you would be hit by at least one.
What I'm asking is, if I were to crouch down, like just before the pressure plate and push it down, like not standing on it, but push it down and quickly retract my hand, would it hurt me? Could I tell?
You're not sure.
Okay. So I'm gonna.
Are the rest of you done being jovial?
No.
Nearly. Really quick. What I'm gonna do, just so I can obviously get out the stream and keep moving.
And we're doing this at the same time.
Yep. I'm gonna take out my water skin.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wiggle it up at Bernie and just go.
I was like in the middle, like putting the pot down, taking mine out as well, going like single nod.
Yeah, I'll tip out the water out my water skin, fill it up with the lovely mead.
Same.
And then I'll close the lid and catch up with my little stealth buddy.
So like, if you were like, how close did you get to me?
Look. Hang on, let me find you. I will basically come up behind you. I will not advance any further.
I will.
So like,
come over here.
So now that Bernie is in sight, can I inspect the pressure plate anymore to see if there's any sort of trigger? Okay.
There is not. You are aware that there is no way to. You do not know a way to disable this trap.
Yeah, I figured as much. Like with a pressure plate, how am I supposed to? But
okay, I will basically lean into Luke there and just go, "What do you got, friend?"
I'm gonna look back at Durk and point at the pressure plate and say, "There's another arrow trap right here."
Okay, I'll nod and just go, throw something at it.
Luke is going to bend over and pick up a rock and throw it at this wall.
And while he picks up the rock, Durk is gonna pick up Luke.
The rock is not heavy enough to activate the pressure.
I am gonna nod back at Luke and just go, "Nice try, but I meant substantial."
So, like, how does the pressure plate occupy the ground?
With pressure.
It is okay. Remember how I said this is about 7.5 by 7.5 feet, like just this corner?
Right.
Okay, the pressure plate is 7 by 7 feet.
So we cannot walk past it. Like, as in, like,
I mean,
can't.
You can, but it's an acrobatics check to make it around this corner without activating it.
I would like to go for it.
Shit.
Okay, make an acrobatics check.
I've got a way better idea.
I wonder if you had the same
plus
idea.
11, so 17.
Okay. Rather rather clumsily looking, but still, safely, you sort of sidle your way around the corner without activating the trap, and you make your way
So,
to the other
really
side.
quick. So, the arrows, if they're activated, they're not going to come down the corridor towards
No,
us,
no.
are they?
Well, you don't know that. Luke knows that they are pointed specifically at that corner.
Can I
I'm
roll
going to put a
perception to
hand-
check this, please?
Can you what?
I'm gonna roll.
Can I roll perception to
Yeah,
check?
yeah, anybody can.
Right.
What's up, Luke?
I'm gonna
I
do
was
that
going
too.
I was gonna put a hand out and like kind of look back at them, like, hang on, like just telling them not to follow me, in the sense.
I rolled a 15.
We don't care though.
I rolled an
Total?
11
Thanks,
in
Warlord.
total.
Neither of you can really discern where the trap is on the wall.
I'm going
Now
ahead
that
with my plan anyway.
Now, wait, real quick. Now that I'm past the pressure plate, can I go up to the slots and see if I can disarm them again?
No, like they are like. Okay.
I'm gonna roll to see if I can see the metal.
This wall is lined with those slots.
Ooh, yes. That is 20, but not natural.
Like this is where the edge of the pressure plate is, right next
Okay.
to the wall.
I'm sorry. I like the way that I was seeing it is like this is the pressure plate, or like right here.
No. This corner is the pressure plate.
Okay.
The holes in the wall are pointed at the pressure plate.
I got you.
Okay.
Okay.
Misunderstood.
Right, I am going to usher everybody away from the corridor. I am going to sort of whisper shout over to Luke and just go, take cover if you can.
I'm gonna.
Luke is
I'm
going
just
to
gonna
take a
tell you,
step back.
I rolled a 17 to see if I could see the traps.
I'm gonna
You cannot tell where the traps are.
move
But I
back
also
here.
had +3 to that, so it's 20.
I'm just gonna
You
like
can see where the traps are.
I was gonna say it's 20.
yeah, I'm gonna move back here. I'm just gonna slightly like pull Nubia with me. Just kind of go like
Yeah, Nubia's
might
just
want
kind
to
of-
watch out.
Yeah.
Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to say
I'm
to
gonna back up
Astrodann.
now.
Astrodann, you're with me on this one.
Yeah.
What we're going to do is we're going to get a barrel and we're going to roll it down onto the trap.
Oh,
All right. That sounds like a good idea.
Okay. So yeah, you
feel like
go back
Mario's
into the other
theme.
room. You grab one of the rather weighty.
So I imagine
weighty-
with Astrodann knowing how these all work now, we're aware that if we stay here, we're fine.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
I was gonna tell him that the traps don't seem to be facing towards us, but more like angled at the kill shot.
Fantastic.
Can we get Donkey Kong theme going?
No.
So yeah. So I will. I'll put one hand on one. I'll have Astrodann sort of get ready with the other side.
Yeah.
Oh, should we do it with our feet? Actually, I think more leverage.
Yeah. Let's just kick it like a
Yeah.
barrel should be
We'll
kicked.
give it a good
Okay,
boot.
yeah.
You're not using the ale barrel, are you?
No.
Definitely use
Okay.
So yeah. I'll
So
just do it.
yeah,
I'll just
you
go.
you kick the barrel down the hallway. It rolls down, and you hear a very definitive whoosh as you see the barrel sink about 5 inches, and you hear slightly different than the last one. You hear, and you see dust being brought up on the edges of the barrel, and eventually the sound stops. The dust sort of clears around it. It's quiet.
Okay.
Uh,
I will just sort of take a look and just. Is the barrel destroyed by chance?
No.
I will
Uh,
basically do a massive sigh of relief, turn back to Bernie and go, barrel's fine, we can carry more booze.
I'll like peek around from the corner, and like, and just like tip my cup like, hey.
Alright, do I have to roll perception to see if it's rearmed again, or is it just, that's it?
No,
so-
the pressure plate is definitely depressed.
Luke
Okay,
is gonna put his
I
hand
will-
out.
There is a
Luke is gonna
there's
put his hand over the wall and like put a thumbs up, like good go.
the barrel is kind of against this wall now. There is only room for one person to move around the corner at a time at this point.
Cool. I will usher everybody to move on then.
I'm in between the corner at this point, waiting for Luke to move out.
While Newbie and me move on, I'm just gonna casually like offer to cup at her and just kind of go like with a little smirk, like, I won't tell if you won't.
She's just gonna kind of shake her head and keep walking.
Like, ah.
Alright. Let's move on, Team Kirkem.
Now's the time.
Luke is going to.
Mitch.
Mitch, are you okay?
Yeah.
You're not saying a fucking word.
To be fair, there's not much so
Yeah.
far.
Yeah, but we're interacting though.
I mean,
I'm
I'm
waiting for the moment.
hallway.
As you round the corner, Luke has sort of seen this, but not really inspected it. There is another door, another hallway to the left of said door. This door appears to be slightly more sturdy than the last, however, still wood.
Can I stand beside Luke?
Luke is
No.
gonna-
There is only room for one person at a time.
Luke is
Well,
going to-
Luke is small, so yeah, you can stand beside Luke.
Okay, I want to stand beside Luke.
We're both small, to be fair. I feel.
Well, no, you're tiny.
Let's move on.
No, he is not tiny. He is small. Tiny is a thing.
I'm going
Well,
to
he's
advance
tiny to me.
over to I noticed the door, but I'm gonna look to the left down this hallway. Like still.
I'm also going to look down the corridor.
I'm like my back. Thank you.
It's like a Scooby-Doo and Shaggy situation, so like a doom.
Kinda. Okay. Another hallway.
I'm gonna look down and see if there's any pressure plates or anything off.
Okay.
That
Damn
would be a perception
Damn
check,
it.
right?
Now, how far
Damn it.
can I see down the
Damn it.
hallway?
You can both see the wall.
How do I turn
I
it?
rolled a 9.
I got you.
You do not see it.
Thanks, Fred.
I'm gonna turn back to them and say, do you think we should move the barrel back to the ship?
I'll shake my head and just go, this is all stuff we can do on the way out.
What if we're a little bit rushed on the way out?
Luke is
I'll
gonna,
just
like,
sort of
turn
wave
around
my
and-
bow about and just sort of go, we can keep them back. We have strong men.
Luke is gonna turn around at Astrodann and say, "We were rushed on the way out before. We can come back. This has been here for a while."
You moving on up, Wolf?
I'm gonna go up to the door. Oh, I'm gonna go up
Apparently,
to
no,
the
you're
door.
not.
Luke is going to kind of carefully proceed down this corridor, and if I understand correctly, I get another perception check for traps after 10 feet.
You can.
Okay, I'd like to make another perception check for traps.
Okay. Just make 3 rolls for me.
Oh,
This will just be for each 10-foot increment you can travel.
19 plus 4, I pass that. I'm sure.
You think.
12 plus 4,
Okay.
and then 10.
Okay, so 23, 16, and 10.
Yep.
Okay. You do not see anything at this point.
I'm gonna
Nothing
open
at
this
all.
door and look
Nope.
inside the room.
Alright, 1 second.
All right.
No. Wolfie, go ahead.
All right, I'm going to creep forward then, because
Okay.
like I'm pretty confident, and I'm assuming that this entire wall is an actual wall, right?
No.
It's just the
No. That is a turn.
okay. So then no, I don't advance because I figured it was just anomalies. I'm going
No.
to what?
No.
He said
Continue.
no.
I'm gonna kind of like look to the wall, like cuddle up against the wall and peek over it to look down this way.
Another hallway.
Um,
The hall continues.
and my current trap, I know there's no traps up until this point, right?
Right.
I'm going to try my best to see if I can see anything else. on this
You do
way.
not.
I'm gonna sneak forward, and I'm gonna kind of.
It is getting a little dark at this point. You are straying away from your light source.
Speaking of, light source only lasts for 30 minutes, so I'm not sure how long that's left.
Probably
We'll
gone.
say it has a few minutes left.
Okay.
Does Luke
Can I
know?
squeeze on past and follow the Wolf Lord here?
Sure.
Cool.
I would also like to open this door.
I do have low light vision. Am I any better with seeing further down?
How are you opening the door?
Like
gonna-
a shoulder bump.
I'm gonna stand here, so like
And
illuminate the hallway a little.
like you're crouched down, right? Like sneaky.
Me? Yeah, I'm always sneaky.
The door does not open, but it does jostle.
Can I tell if it's locked or not?
You can try the handle,
Okay, I'm gonna go for the handle then.
which is the handle is pretty much like it's a ring connected to what appears to be like some sort of mechanism that turns.
All right, well I'm gonna.
A very crude doorknob, if you will.
Yeah.
The door opens.
God damn it. All right, I'm gonna take a step in, just one step.
Okay.
Like kind of peek inside.
Fucking
Okay.
common sense is the best trait.
Well, I kind of meant for like a shoulder bump while doing the handle of the door, but that didn't come out.
Yeah, you didn't say it.
Of course not.
So
Common sense. You didn't say it.
I'm going to tap back at Rexi and make a hand signal forward, and because just to see if he sees anything ahead.
All right, I can see up to 60 feet in this room. What can I see?
Hold on.
Yeah, obviously with low light vision and whatnot, do I have to roll perception to see if I can see any traps or anything further down?
Yeah, roll. What color are you current? You're blue?
13, so 24.
Oh.
Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Hold on. Don't act on anything that you see so far.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's really cool.
You do not see any traps, Durk.
Okie dokie, I will shake my head and sort of do a really crude military forward thing. I'll sort of like tap my hand a few times and then sort of put it straight.
Does at any point Dirk give a thumbs up?
Not yet.
Luke is going to look at Dirk a little confused, like kind of tilt his head to the side a little bit, but just kind of assume since Dirk isn't like shaking his head and like making the like no singles, he's going to advance forward.
Okay.
Assuming
You just find what appears to be a pile of pottery, broken ceramics, statues. Nothing really of note. Really
There's
just looking
nothing
stone,
inside the
Been
pottery.
down here or something?
stone and pottery work.
Luke is going to kind of turn back to Durk and shake his head, not reaching for anything, so he's not really stealing anything, but he's going to be like, yeah, let's go.
I will openly sort of just go, nah, that was shit. And just move on back.
Okay.
I was about to ask if you guys found anything, but I heard in the hallway an echo of, no, that was shit.
Alright, so, Rodan, how are you acting on your new gained knowledge?
I'm going to give everybody a hand signal to close in close to me.
I will.
And I'm
Okay, so
going-
everybody sort of huddles
All right.
by the door.
And I'm going to
Probably
look at them, and I'm going to go. We have to be very, very quiet.
All right, I'm gonna roll for stealth then.
I mean, yeah, no, don't say that.
Maybe our stealth people should go first.
Yeah, I'm a roll for
I was
stealth, by the
I
way.
was also going to say, Luke, you should probably advance.
All right, I'm going to kind of hear that and sneak ahead of the group.
I will
Okay.
be behind, but not so
See if
close.
I can add more than one person to this.
We could just
Carnage, did that remove you from being able to?
Yeah, I can't see that anymore.
Okay. So real quick, Wolfey, or not Wolfey, Rexi, this is
Yeah.
what you see.
Uh-huh.
Hold on. And Wolfey, you are pink, not purple, right?
Yes.
This is what you see.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna stay here.
So the three of you now know what's in the room. How do you act
I'm
on
going to put my hand up and just like as a stop sign, like just like stop guys, and just slowly creep forward towards this door.
I am going to keep a distance. I'm obviously going to have my sort of bow by my side.
You're gonna be like covering me.
Yeah, pretty much. I'll sort of just be here.
Give me
Because
one
you're
quick
quite
moment.
small as well, so obviously any arrow
can
hopefully
shoot
will
over
go
me.
above you. You
Yeah,
have no knowledge of the day
you
before.
would never hit me, right?
Absolutely not, never.
That was a
Not even a
double.
possibility, to be fair.
No, well, I'm a master archer. Could never happen.
Absolutely. And plus you value.
How's your leg, by the way?
Not great.
Man, it's such a shame.
Okay, hold on. Okay, Luke, you reach the door without issue. What are you doing with the door?
I am going to very carefully see if it's unlocked.
Okay, this door, similar to the other one, seems to be sturdy enough. But on trying the handle, the door opens without issue.
At that point, I'm gonna
Yeah.
just stand here and like peek my head in, and like.
Have you
And
rolled for stealth?
I'm just gonna move
Yeah, I
up
did.
a little bit.
I did, but
what do
I'm
you
not.
like,
I'm not
maybe?
entering the room. I'm just peeking my head in, and with that, I'm also illuminating the room a little bit.
Yeah. And I'm like peeking my head right behind you.
Can I
Very
at this
good.
point take Bernardus' head and push it back behind the wall?
I'm actually going to say, as Bernardus leans his head in, the light spell dissipates.
Oh, thank fuck. Okay.
Coots, what did you roll, by the way?
6.
Oh dear.
Luke is going to, at this point, just kind of take a step into the door and hope that Rexi saw where he went.
I am.
Let me do this real quick. That's for Coots.
I like those, by the way.
You had a very quick glimpse of that
I am going.
before your head went out.
I will gesture for everybody to hold where they are. I'm just going to sort of edge up on the wall really quick.
I'm also
to-
gonna do the same, but like just where he was standing.
Are you sneaking?
I am.
No,
of
I'm
course,
not.
I'm sneaking.
No, not you.
I was about to say.
Warlord.
I am not sneaking, but I am being very careful and not moving too quickly.
All right, so Luke is going to look down in this hallway, like do a quick look around, see if he sees any traps. So that would be perception, right?
Mm-hmm. Really quick, Carnage, do you have any bonus to stealth?
Let me check.
I'm just
Sure as
wondering
fuck.
for
While
sake.
he checks, as I saw what I saw in there, I'm gonna like turn around to Elmer and
I actually
Nubia
have
and just
that
kind of go
to do.
like, shh.
I have a -3 to stealth.
I just smile.
Okay, good to know.
I rolled a
In case you were
17
wondering.
base with my perception, so +4, so 21.
Okay. You do not see anything in the area that you can see. You can see from where you are. You can see up to like. This is another hallway. that
yeah.
heads this way. You can see-
Astrodann, we must use stealth. What sing the song?
I am sneaking.
Can I sort of lean through the door, see if there's anything down there?
1 second.
To be fair, Luke looks really confident that he didn't see anything, and he's gonna kind of like wave at Durk to kind of like, come on.
Okay, can I just quickly get vision of here again, please?
Yes.
This is really cool though with the fog effects.
And once again, where's the door? Is it next to me?
It's where I'm standing.
Right there.
So
He
Okay.
couldn't see you.
yeah, I
What
said
I
that
will
and then
do-
I'm like, shit.
Is I will position myself sort of by the door, and I will sort of very quietly edge everyone to try and get through.
I'm gonna be the
How's-
last one to go in. By the way.
Okay.
I will keep my eyes constantly on these two though, but I'm obviously sort of got my hand behind me, sort of.
I'm gonna
gesturing.
wave them to go by one at a time.
Knowing full well that like my stealth is pretty shit right now, can I re-roll while I'm still good?
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
Bernardus does not know his stealth is shit.
Oh, okay.
Bernardus thinks he's doing a great job.
Okay, fair. In that case, I'm
We'll write it off as the sloshing in his tankard.
Right. I'm gonna look back and see if Elmer or Nubia wants to go first, and if not, I'll go first.
Nubia's gonna just kind of give you a little hand motion of go ahead.
Okay. Look over at Elmer.
If I sort of, I'm trying to act as a bit of a blockade here. Is that going to work, Eddie?
You'll find out.
Okay.
Out of curiosity, say like because my stealth skill is 11, if I rolled like my total stealth skill is like 12. Well, no, never mind.
Like, okay, the thing about stealth is you cannot really nat 1 stealth because it's a state that your character is entering. It'd be bad, but you still add the bonus.
Right. So like I say I roll a nat 1 with stealth, my total would be 12.
Yes.
Okay.
For now, I could decide to change that in the future and say that you're stealth, but you don't know.
Right. I'm just
yeah.
I was just
anyway, so let's get off of semantics.
Yeah.
Get out of the room for a bit and let's continue.
Again, I'm gonna check if Elmer wants to go first or not.
Yeah. And just smile with smile directed towards you. You can kind of tell that you probably don't want.
You're breaking up.
Yeah, we've heard like 5 words.
Okay. All right. So yeah, with the blank smile I gave you, you kind of tell that you probably don't want me to take the lead.
I was gonna look over at Nubia and like point at Elmer and just kind of go like, watch him.
Yeah.
She just kind of like as soon as you look over at her, she
just what?
She just kind of nods.
Okay. I'm gonna nod back and like slowly make my way over her.
Is Elmer? Elmer, what are you doing? Are you following?
I'm following right behind. I'm almost uncomfortably close behind Bernie here, and Moortuse is just right by my side, kind of knocked over.
Okay, Nubia is going to follow. I can get rid of these now.
Ooh. Oh shit.
The room is very, very dark. I haven't felt much need to mention any of the main rooms that you've been in have not really had torches or anything. There have been very sparse torches here and there throughout the hallways, though. Usually in definitive. No, usually in definitive corners. So there was a torch here, there was a torch here, there was a torch here, there's a torch here. Very, very few. So this room is really only dimly lit up to about here.
Okay. Well, we can tell there's shit in there.
Oh yeah, you definitely hear scuttling. You hear what can best be described as the ripping of flesh. You know there is something very unpleasant.
I am waving my hands for everybody to go through the door.
Yeah.
Luke is going
motioning.
to sneak through, and he's going to see the door that's right here, and immediately not right there. He's going to stand at the door at the corner and peek around the corner.
Okay, hold on.
Over here.
Hold on. Yep. So where is everybody moving at the moment?
I'm moving towards. Well, I don't see a door, but yeah, towards that.
Well, no, this was the door. This is the open door.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I'm moving towards that. Where Luke went in.
Okay.
I have to say I kind of like this. I like tabletop here in situations like this more than I would like IRL, because Sky can show specific people.
At the same time, I could be building the dungeon as you go through. I could literally just have a paper printout of what the dungeon to look like and put walls down as you continue, which I think would be an even cooler effect, because it'd be very Bastion like. You walk forward and it's coming down.
That would be cool, to be fair. Yeah.
All right.
So I'm peeking over this corner. Do that direction. Can I spot anything out of the ordinary?
Hold on.
All right. Sorry.
I want everybody to tell me what they're doing in the room. How is Elmer proceeding? How is Rodan proceeding?
I'm standing here waiting for everybody to go to the door.
I'm kind of just right around the corner.
I went in.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You're staying behind Luke, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, that's what you see.
All right.
So what are you doing? how do you all continue?
I'm inspecting this hallway.
Okay.
For traps again.
All right, so roll. Give me 2 rolls.
18 total,
Okay.
and then 19.
Oh. From the corner, you do not see any traps.
All right.
This room is slightly better illuminated from a dim torch, from what appears to be around the corner.
Luke is going to kind of creep forward, beckoning towards Bernardus, like kind of
Yeah.
say, like, yeah, it's fine, it's fine.
Yeah, I'm following you.
Sneak forward, kind of, because he sees the illumination, so he's gonna kind of stick to the shadows, just like creeping forward, and then
you still do not see anything.
All right. As soon as he's gonna approach the corner, because I don't see any walls further than this.
Okay. Give me 1 second. Okay. You can see this corner here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just can't see anything.
Yeah, like
directly
it's
here.
it's a dead
It's a
end.
hallway.
It's a dead end.
Did my previous roll count for this? Because I'm
Not
still
around the
looking for
corner.
traps. All right. So I'm gonna look back for traps.
Okay.
And I'm only looking for traps so many times because Luke knows that there are traps here.
Yeah.
13. So that is 17.
Oh yeah, that was bad. You do not see any right around the corner. Like I said, it is like this wall goes here, here, here. It is a dead end. It is an L.
All right.
You do not see anything there.
So,
it is
like,
literally just a wall with a torch in the middle of the wall. That is it. There's nothing there.
Look? Because that looks a little weird to me. Can I look to see if there's anything off about that wall?
Sure.
Other
Like what?
than hidden passage.
Okay. What are you doing?
So Luke's gonna kind of sneak forward, and he's gonna put his palms on the wall, see if there's any like divots or anything.
Really quick, how is everybody else acting now as the party moves? You guys got to kind of keep up on this.
Yeah,
Don't forget you are. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm following.
I am definitely
as
standing
Lord.
where I want to stand.
Okay.
I am obviously waiting for
Likewise.
everybody else to go through.
Nubia is going to follow.
Luke is going to give Bernardus a
I'm
thumbs
gonna
up,
I'm
saying
gonna pat
that it's
Durk
safe
on
here.
the back and tell him to move forward.
I'm
will.
gonna point at my left, like, what's with this door? Have we tried this?
Luke's gonna shake his head. He's in full stealth mode. He's trying to keep talking to the minimum, and just shake his head like, no, we haven't.
Should I?
Luke's going to nod back at him.
Alright, at that point, I will, I'm gonna switch with Boris here. There we go. And, I'll, like, slowly check if the door's unlocked.
This is a much sturdier door than the other ones.
Mhm.
This is a stone door. There doesn't appear to be a knob on the door. But it is definitely, a door, like archway door.
Is it like, can I push it, or?
You can try.
Okay, before I do that, I am going to cast silence on the door first.
Okay.
Luke is still inspecting this wall and maybe giving the torch a pull.
The torch. You pull the torch out of the wall as the sconce hang was very, very old.
So I'm just holding the torch now.
You are holding the torch.
Okay, I'm gonna use it to, and I'm assuming I'm still in stealth mode, but like at this very moment, I'm gonna leave it here, but I'm still holding it. I'm gonna keep looking at this wall, or the walls, seeing if there's any.
I'll just
like
gesture Astrodann to sort of get in behind me, just so I can keep a peek sort of around the wall here.
I'm looking for like.
Just in
any
case of
form
any movement.
Okay.
So
yeah.
As
Wolfey, I'm going to tell you this right now. It's walls.
Mm-hmm.
You've been searching the wall the whole time. Everybody's been funneling in behind you. You haven't found
Alright.
anything.
I'm going to just drop the torch and be like, fuck it.
I'm gonna motion over Astrodann to me real quick before I cast.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just like we're standing next to each other basically in front of the store. Yeah. And I'm just gonna whisper to him like, I'm going to cast silence on this door. Then we can, after I cast it, we can now talk to each other for a while. But then, once it's done, let's break it together, alright? Let's push it open. Let's not make a sound before that, though. Just so you know, we won't be able to talk to each other for a little bit.
I'm gonna tell him, let me check it first. Make sure there's no handle next to it or something.
I did check that.
I'm gonna use my stone cunning just because I have a higher check for
make your check.
stone works and stuff.
Go for it, friend.
This is a +2 check to unusual stonework.
Alright.
So I'm gonna roll a
Clever.
That fucking Skylab.
That is 4. That is the worst fucking roll I've ever had. So that is 6.
The room is, or the door is a little better illuminated since Luke tore the torch off of the wall, so it's a little closer to the corner now. You don't see anything really unusual about the door. It has the same, stonework patterns that you've seen along the walls and the floor of the rest of the tomb.
I'm gonna look at him, like see like when he's done checking it out, like good to go.
Yes.
Right, I'm gonna cast silence on the door. So on this door, everything in a 20-foot radius does not make any sound, like in that like bubble, like at all.
Fair.
Would that be quantified in a stealth bonus at all?
Sky,
Maybe.
earlier, did I get healed for 3 points?
When you woke up, yeah.
No, earlier whenever he casted heal on
No. That just keeps it from bleeding out.
Okay,
That
so
keeps
I
it
still
from
have
like causing
-3.
any. Yeah, you still have that 3 damage on you.
Okay, I was just wondering.
So yeah, that will be casted, and then I'll give Astrodann the okay, so we can, and then like motion to push it open together.
All right.
Okay. Oh,
Do we need to make a strength check
before
or
that, silence does have a verbal component to it. What does Bernardus say to cast the spell?
I'ma touch the door and just go like, shh.
I like that. I like that.
I was expecting like a shut up.
As Bernardus touches the door, the tips of his fingers glow a very, very deep purple against the door.
Uh-oh.
The edges of the door. Yeah. No, this is just your spell.
Oh,
your
right.
your fingertips, not like where you're touching the door.
Oh, okay.
Your fingertips glow a very deep purple, like very hard to see. Like it's a very dim color. And the door, the rim of the door, fades the same color. And as his words, I guess, trail off, an overwhelming silence surrounds you.
Do we're all silent, like including our actions that we make?
There is no sound.
Yeah, everything
Anywhere.
in 4.
Painfully
Yeah,
20-foot radius of the door.
yeah, four things around it. There's just no sound.
All right. We're
Alright.
just trying to understand this.
We're both gonna push on it now.
Okay. By the way, this lasts for about 30 seconds.
Does it?
Bernardus is aware of this. It's 1 round per level. Rounds are considered 30
Ah, right.
seconds.
Okay.
So yeah,
Well, 1 round per level, so that would be like 1:30.
you're only level 3.
Yeah, but 1 round per level.
Right. So 3 rounds would be 30 seconds.
Oh, right. I thought you said 1 round was 30 seconds. Might be.
No, 1 round is 10 seconds.
Yeah.
You have 30 seconds.
Yeah. Okay. That did sound weird.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
Clock ticking.
So,
Go.
Rodan,
Yeah.
you are pushing the door open.
Yes, with Bernardus too.
Yeah.
We're both pushing.
I want each of you to make a strength check.
All right.
Can do.
I was. Yeah, let me just grab my notes.
8 in total.
Okay.
We are weak bitches.
Goddamn. That is. I add my strength
You're
modifier.
over here, dude. You're over here, dude.
Hmm?
You're over here, Carnage.
I know where I am.
Okay.
So you
Because
have
your
a-
mouse was looking at Mitch's stats.
Well, for
Yeah,
you it was.
Think you have 11?
So yeah, we have a 6 and an 8.
Well, that's without his modifiers, though, right?
No,
No,
hold
his
on.
total
this
is 6.
This isn't correct on my thing.
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you never
I have
changed that?
14 strength with a +2 mod.
Oh, so it's a 5 and.
Yes, it's 5. I was trying to get at that before you said
You feel the door budge, but it does not quite open. Would you like to try again?
Yes.
yes.
Okay. You push, you feel the door move, but not quite. You look at each other, nod, collect yourselves, and you each put your shoulders back to the door.
Alright.
Is, we still have time while my spell is active?
Yep.
I'm using my bad shoulder apparently.
Another 8.
Another 5.
Try once more. Door budges slightly more, but it still does not open all the way.
Alright, one
Is
more
it-
Try
time.
again.
Is it far enough to pass through or not?
It is not. Like the door has not left the door frame yet.
Okay,
Oh.
one second here.
I'm gonna switch my shoulder, by the way. Tell him to get on my. Tell him to switch sides with me,
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
so I'm not using my bad shoulder.
All right, let's go.
Yeah. All right. God damn it.
11.
It's 6.
Finally. Jesus. You both collect yourself. Astrodann kind of shoulder his bad shoulder for a moment and just like points at the other one and leans it against the door. And you lean, and the door finally breaks free of the door frame and slides open. Just as the door reaches into place, sound returns to the area and you hear the shifting of the sands around you again.
All right. I'm noticing that I will give the little like shh thing again, like sounds back.
Luke is going to try to kind of sneak past everyone. Like,
No.
not. Okay.
I'm gonna stand in your way very
Fair. Very fair.
I'm gonna look down this hallway. Alright.
Also, I have to say, I think my FPS is coming back.
I would
If
like
you,
to make a
yeah,
check
same.
within like the
Okay.
parameters to see where any traps are.
The area. Good.
Yeah, hold on. That is 11 plus my dungeoneering, which is 3. And I think, can I add my stone cutting to that too?
What?
No?
Yeah, because it is stonework.
Okay, so that would be plus 2 to my. So that's plus 5 altogether of my 11, so it's 16.
16?
Yes.
You do not see anything in the area.
Alright, so I'm gonna move up.
That will include this direction.
Yes.
There is, once more, there is a single torch at the end of the hallway.
I would like to move up. And
Alright. Alright, you move up to the corner.
Mhm. I'm gonna signal as I move up for everyone to step on.
As I reach here, I'm gonna look over to the left, see if there's anything in this hallway.
No, just the single torch at the end of the hallway.
Luke is gonna kind of move to Bernardus' left side and just kind of stand by this as well.
The door is still sort of by me, right? There is still a door here.
Uh-huh.
Could I sort of just like close that over?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
I'll close it over, but I would also like to put a mark on there if I could.
Okay.
Like with chalk?
Like just, what is it? Is it a stone one?
It's all, yeah, or no, this is a wooden.
Wood one. I would just sort of just like get my machete or an arrow out or something and just put an X on there. Just to sort of remind that there is a couple of shits behind the door.
Yep.
Extra shit.
Yeah.
Shit.
Alright. Rodan, how do you continue? Carnage.
Me?
Yes.
I,
the carnage.
I'm here. I'm here.
I thought you said go Mish.
All right.
No,
What
no.
did you say?
No.
How do you continue?
Oh, I'm gonna move up
Okay.
just a little bit though,
Okay.
just so I can
This-
see what's in this whole room.
This wall continues.
I can see up
here,
to
yeah, let
60
me-
feet.
Yeah, let me. Color are you?
I'm blue.
This is what you see.
What? Oh.
I'll be following in, but like
Mhm.
over here.
I'm making all these noises verbally.
Like as you're doing that, I was just gonna. As you're making that sound, I'm just gonna assume like you're not too stealthy about it. I'm just gonna go ahead like, what's wrong? At that
Not
point,
sure what to say.
Are
friend.
you
I'm a
going to
widow.
stay at the corner, Carnage? Or are you going to sort of like filter into the edge?
I'm gonna move over here to the left.
I'm a
And
follow.
just kind of like let everyone else come in and see.
I am going to stay towards the back.
Can I take it?
Okay. So where is everybody moving? Like I need you to put yourselves where you are.
Okay.
I need
to
others
see
to
where other
move
people
before
are.
I can.
Yes.
That.
Luke is
Can I crawl on top of the dungeon?
Damn. Come on, Vorce's skill. High agility.
Okay.
We need to make a DM check for that.
Cootsy, you are white. This is what you see.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, I see.
Is that an audible? Is that an audible Bernardus? Oh.
It's like more of a like I see it like okay, this is how he reacts. He's like, oh.
Luke is at this point gonna kind of stay in the shadows if he can and sneak behind Boris and peek over her.
Okay.
I'm pink.
And where is Durk going?
I will sort of do the same thing. I will just I'll tidy in and crouch behind Boris.
Ugh! What?
What?
Okay.
Me too.
Mitch, I may as well show you too because Boris sees this.
Alright.
Can I see
Oh.
now?
Okay.
Yes. So you can have Boris react however you'd like her to.
I think you can just remove.
I
Ruh-oh!
was about to say, we've pretty much all seen it now. I'm just,
Oh, right.
yeah, I'm just hiding behind Boris looking in.
Boris
Okay.
kind of scratches at the ground a bit.
Yeah.
In anticipation.
I'm
Luke is. These are obviously statues, right?
They are statues.
Luke is going to carefully sneak forward past everyone because he's short and can sneak through people,
Okay.
and just inspect them, see if there's any mechanisms on them, like
Okay.
like so that
Who
would
they
Roll for
use.
Roll for it.
I'm just gonna
that
whisper.
one.
I'm gonna whisper over to Luke and say, "You first, buddy."
The only thing you see is finely crafted stones, which they are.
I also
I
have a
am-
check
They
there.
are definitely like the only thing you can see is face value. You
Yeah,
do not
abs-
determine anything from them.
I don't see anything stupid. Like I just they're statues.
They are
I'm
statues.
sort of peeking by Lucurie. Could I also roll for sort of
Go ahead.
what do?
We're team sneaky.
12.
I kind of have a feeling.
You as well.
My
see,
stone.
You
my
see
stone
finely
language is
crafted
kicking
stone
in.
statues.
I'll just sort of look down at Luke and shrug and just go, they're just statues, dude.
Did somebody say something?
So, go ahead, Carnage. Sorry.
I was gonna say, did somebody say something? My stone language is kicking in.
So, I inspected the statues themselves, but can I inspect the tiles in front of me?
No, Luke is Luke is not concerned with the issue anymore.
I'm assuming that's because I nat one, but I'm just gonna advance.
Okay.
Makes sense.
I'll take up the spot next to the statue here.
Go ahead.
So we're sort of next to Luke.
Luke.
Yes.
I'm just gonna nudge Durk with my elbow and just go like, there goes our tank again.
I will take a quick drink out of my water skin and just damn, scabby.
What's your AC?
I'm gonna do the same with my
18,
with my cup.
Trap.
What is your AC? What is your AC?
18.
Okay.
But
As
again,
you,
I have trap sense, so that means that I get a +2, or no, +1 to AC for reflex saves involving reflex
okay,
saves
that's
and
for
dodge
reflex
bonus.
saves. That's
And dodge bonus against
All right.
traps.
all right. As you step between the two statues with their swords raised, a single pressure plate sinks beneath you. You drop about 2 inches. The swords both come swinging down with insane force, stopping just about 2 inches above your head.
Does Luke absolutely notices, right?
Do we
Oh,
notice this?
yes, you do.
I would
Oh,
prefer
so
it if he
Luke
just
is-
kept walking, but
Luke is going to just freeze in place just for a moment.
No,
just like
no. It's
Okay.
it's these two.
and just like
I put you.
okay, sorry. He's just going to kind of like blink, look up, and then look back at the party and say, "I guess being short has its advantages."
You're doing fine. Keep going.
I'm also gonna nod while taking a drink out of my water skin and just put a thumbs up.
Can I make a check to notice to see if like the statues in front of me are of the same construction as the ones that swung at me?
They are, however, they are not standing in the same position. Like the
Okay.
ones like the first, third, and fifth pair. Their swords are kind of like overhead, almost creating an arc.
Gotcha.
The other 2 pairs are holding their swords readied above them.
I was just wondering if I could just run through and just say fuck it.
You can.
So at this moment, I'm gonna like try to look down and see if I can see more pressure plates because I know there's traps here.
You
again.
cannot. You cannot tell where they are.
All right, I'm going to take.
Just before you do, I will take the water round and just go, roll through them, be the barrel.
Luke is going to hear that and take a moment to consider and actually do it. He's going to try to dodge roll through these statues.
All right. Make an acrobatics check.
Oh, it should
Yeah,
be fun.
probably. 2 plus 11.
Oh.
You, from where you are standing, you make a dodge roll forward, but your short legs only propel you about 10 feet forward, right between the other 2 where you stand up again.
Did I trigger them?
Yes, you do.
Can
Just
I
like
roll?
Tumblr feminists.
Hold on.
bring their swords down.
Hold on. As you jumped off of the platform of the other 2, their swords adjust, creating almost a barrier, sort of blocking the hallway from any form of easy passage. The area between those 2 would be considered difficult terrain.
So the ones that swung at me are now blocking the way.
Yes.
For us.
The 2 that you just landed between, the same exact thing as before happens. You step on the plate, They come crashing down, and this time you know it's coming, and you duck a little bit. And sure enough, had you not ducked, they'd have chopped right into your skull.
I'm going to kind of like slick back my hair a little bit and go like, yeah, I planned that. And then I'm going to look over at the statues and see if there's absolutely any way to disable them, like just to set them to their default position. Would that be disable device?
There is not.
Okay. I'm just gonna assume that there's nothing I can really do with the statues at all to fuck with them, and I'm gonna look forward again and see if there's any pressure plates in front of me.
Nope. In front of you is a wall.
All right.
You can't quite see over here because once more it is.
Right.
Oh no,
right.
no, you can't. You can. This
You can see
this
the
hallway is
brightness.
very this hallway is definitely lit, but by torches between each pair of statues.
Luke
So
is
like
going
there's
to try-
nothing here, but
Yeah, I
the
got you,
hallway
I got
is lit, so you can see.
Luke is going to take another dodge roll, being the dex casual that he is.
Okay.
No, 14.
Yeah, you do another half-hearted fat roll almost, and land.
I feel like it would be a medium
about there.
roll.
And you land about there.
Nothing
For the
triggers,
rest of
right?
you, to make your way through the now difficult inhibited terrain, each of you is going to need to make an acrobatics check.
But yeah, I helped.
Oh, this should be fun. Let's see. Does Boris
well-
have to?
Oh yeah.
While I'm over here, I'm going to kind of just look around to see if there's any mechanisms or levers
No,
on this side.
you do not.
Sky, I would
I will
like
just-
to make a stone cunning check on the traps.
I am going to cast a spell here for me.
That is,
Okay, give me a moment.
I
That is
appreciate
11.
Sky, by the way. Sometimes where you're just like, don't even make a roll. No.
What's your total crunch?
that would be. Am I going to be adding my dungeoneering plus the stone cunning every time?
I think so.
Then it'll just be +5, whatever I roll.
Okay.
That's 14.
Okay. What are you looking for?
I'm looking for like movable parts in the stone warriors, anything that like moves in the contraptions.
I mean, you've already seen that the second and third pairs have attacked when the pressure plate was pressed. So I mean, you already know that.
Can Luke give a thumbs up to the people back there and just say like, yeah, it's good now, guys?
All right, but does it look like it can move again?
You have no way of telling.
Okay, then I'm gonna make an acrobatics check to it.
Like the pressure plates are still recessed. So I mean, if that's what you're asking,
All right,
like they
then
have not.
Like popped
You
back.
saw them activate when the pressure plate was pressed and then released. Like it's still depressed, but you saw them adjust
sure, a
and
pressure
create
plate.
the barrier.
Well, it's not that bad. I'm gonna make an acrobatics check to
Okay.
get across.
Okay.
That is. Let me check my act. That is. Oh god. That is 6.
You have -3, don't
Okay.
you?
Jesus.
I am awful.
He's too short.
Okay. You climb your way through. However, you do nick yourself on one of the blades as you climb your bulky butt through, and you take 2 damage from the cut.
God damn it. Alright.
I'm gonna go next.
There is no room for you to get through to because he is now between the 2 barriers.
Yes, I'm about to make another one to get
Oh,
through the next one.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go next when he's done.
Okay.
Totally line, children.
Luke is going to, by the way, just gonna...
Oh,
And
no.
again. Once more, you make your way through, nicking yourself on the blades, a little more seriously this time. Once from each blade, taking 4 damage.
I feel like this is sense for
This is cool.
Yeah, it's really
Oh
cool.
my god.
Like I just dodge rolled my
See if
way
we can
through it,
get
and then
I may as well.
Been in combat
that.
and I've already taken like a tenth of my life.
the Dex casual reigns supreme.
You just got lucky with your high AC.
That's
All right, now
true.
can I make a check to see if there are any levers for reset or anything like that?
There are not.
God damn.
Like, they are just not. Alright,
Alright,
well, Bernie,
keep
your
passing.
turn.
Yeah.
Big B.
Before, I guess that wouldn't make too much of a sound actually to try and like push these knives or these swords or like clank them down. I don't want to alert those thingies in the other room too much.
What do you mean?
Like if I would like take my Morning Star and like try and like bash the
Clobber
swords down, yeah.
I mean, you could try if you want.
Yeah, but I want to.
Yeah.
I want to try, but at the same time, I don't want to alert these guys over here that we're eating the guy.
Okay. So do what you want.
What can I tell if it would alert them?
No. You can't tell the future.
Oh, okie dokie. Then I won't try at all. Instead, you said difficult terrain, right?
Yes.
You need to make an acrobatics check.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Agile Feat on myself because I am a cleric of the travel domain, and Agile
You didn't cast that on me.
I can only cast it on myself. I gain increased mobility for 1 round. So yeah, another 30 seconds. Ignore all difficult terrain, and I do not take any penalties for moving through it. And I can use this ability a number of times per day, equal to 3 times plus my Wisdom modifier.
This is a barrier. Like, this is something that you cannot just ignore with magic. It is a physical barrier.
Wait, what?
It's considered difficult terrain, but not in the essence of like the ground is hard to walk on difficult terrain.
Oh, boo!
This is metal blades that you need to link through.
Oh, it's worth a shot.
It definitely was, but no.
All right, in that case, I'm a hook my my mug back on my belt, who is still like almost entirely full, and it's like horizontally leaning down now, but nothing's sloshing out of it.
Uh-huh.
I like gather up my belly a little bit, and like pull it up, and then like let it bounce, like all right, let's do this.
I feel like this is gonna be one of those things with the Bimbos campaign where your belly's just gonna get in the way.
Acrobatics, right?
Yes.
It's a total of 13. I also have -3.
You somehow suck in your belly enough to squeeze your way between the first pair of blades. On letting it out, you let out, or on reaching the other side, you let out a small sigh of relief.
Like, yeah, like.
And gather yourself for doing it again.
All right, I'm gonna take the cup off my belt, take a quick sip, put it back on my belt. Ooh, 3.
Yeah. This time, maybe you shouldn't have had that sip of alcohol. You make your way through, and you, just for the moment, lose a little bit of your balance, catching yourself on one of the blades. You take 1 damage.
1 damage?
Yes.
I'll take 1 damage. That's
Lucky
fine.
bastard.
That's okay.
All right, who is next?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that was fine. I'm okay with that.
Luke is going to look up at Bernardus like his belly got cut, right?
No. I never said what exactly.
All right. He's just gonna look up at him and like go, "What? You okay?"
Yeah,
You got red on you, mate.
I have a small price to pay for a lifetime of good eating.
Elmer, you appear to be next in line.
Yes, I casually walk up to the front and I rolled a 12 and my modifier is +3.
Okay. Elmer, in a strangely elegant manner, just kind of like think handsome falling Squidward, his way through the first set of swords.
I was thinking more like managing his way acrobatically through a laser system.
Okay.
Doing all kinds of unnecessary backflips.
Does Elmer do anything to prepare himself for the next roll? Did you just roll better than last time?
Yeah.
God damn it. Okay. This time, Elmer just kind of like
Unnecessary backflips.
looks back at Boris, giving a little, come on, you can do it, and just full on like judo dodge rolls between the next two swords.
Luke is going to raise his hand like, yeah!
Like at that point, I was looking at Astrodann, like checking out on him for wounds and stuff, and turn around like, all right, Elmer, now's your. Hello.
And Elmer is standing there.
Like, when did you? All right then.
Okay. Boris will be next, eager to follow her master friend.
I can't find my sheet for her. Do you just want to come up with a random modifier?
Just, do you remember what her dex was?
I honestly can't remember. I know we did it at some point, but I can't. I checked my sheets and it wasn't there.
Give me a moment.
Wait, maybe I put it down in the notes. 1 second.
While you check that, would Astrodann's wounds be treatable, like with a heal check?
Like, it wouldn't. No, not really. It's
Okay.
it's straight up damage. It's not like infliction or anything.
Right.
Could I check the door that's in front of me? Just to see
I'll get to that.
Okay.
I'm gonna just like look over at you, like, you all right there? You see, you nicked yourself a little harder than I did.
Yep. It hurts.
How bad?
Oh.
It hurts quite a lot.
Need healing
On a
bad
scale
or?
of smiley face to unhappy face.
I'll be fine.
Luke is just gonna kind of smirk and just think like, dodge rolling solves everything though.
Smirks a lot.
Chicks dig the scars.
She has 12 dex, so she has a +1 in a case like this.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna roll.
So Boris kind of steps up to the plate.
13. Alright.
Okay. Boris backs up a little bit and just like gives a quick little dash forward and slides right underneath blades. Stands up and sort of backs up, sort of like glancing over her shoulder as butt taps the blunt side of the blades and kind of startles her and preps herself for the next set.
Can I do something to entice her to give her a better chance?
No.
Damn it.
If anything, that would distract her.
Yeah. Oh, that's a fuck. Unless. Nine.
Plus the one from dex.
Yeah.
Boris does same thing, but trips. And still slides right underneath her tail, her little tail, almost catching the edge of one of the blades, but still makes it, ending right up at Elmer's feet and looks up, gives a little.
Oh, that's a good girl.
Does a mad kick flip when she gets over there?
No.
Girl.
Dirk, your turn.
I do not want to get shown up by a fucking boar.
By the old man.
So I get a whole 20.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Not nat
Dirk?
20, but a 20. Nonetheless.
Really quick, roll again for me. Like, just trust me.
Yeah, I can see where you're going with this.
As if
18.
the blades weren't even there. Dirk just kind of like walks through it and just like kind of like bends and dips casually between the blades. Just walking his way straight through the just ends up kind of at the end, which not even fair in the world.
Warlord stopped, by the way.
That's fine.
Yeah, I know. It's okay. We're just.
I'm gonna get to the other end and just do a little cuba shake and go da 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 da.
I was hoping for her like to trip halfway through. Like that could have been beautiful.
Whew. Okay.
Mhm.
So, Nubia makes her way to the first set and steps through the blades with no problem. But on the second set, she forgot about the pressure plate and kind of trips forward. As she stumbles to the ground, she accidentally catches her arm on one of the blades. There it goes. Taking 3 damage.
Oh,
Like
Girl.
when she joins us, I'm just
Hold on.
oh.
Go.
mad kick flips.
Put her down. There we go. Okay. And she's going to kind of very obviously red in the face, just sort of brush herself off, kind of like look at the scrape on her arm and kind of just sort of cover it for a moment and sort
Horse
of
goes over and
shyly.
wound.
I'm just gonna stretch out and go, oh mighty warrior.
Luke is going to very obviously pretend not to notice. Like,
Door.
So looking at the door, you can probably tell that these doors are kind of a different brand.
These are definitely metal doors.
Yeah, I'm gonna just look at them like these look serious. Should I top everyone off? There's been some cuts and bruises so far.
Luke is going to, as he says that, like, just gonna be like,
Yes.
kind of cocky, like, yeah, I'm fine, and inspect these doors and see if there's any keyway or anything that he can, work with.
I'm fine, he says. Cocky, he says.
Please.
Almost died last time, he says.
1 second. I gotta pee real quick.
Like I come up close to Bernie, get up in his face and be like, eat shit. That's not what I wanted to do.
Come on, Coots. Like, this is the one time where I should
Let it go.
This is my fucking Sen's fortress.
What'd you do?
I just threw you
Where's
away.
Elmer?
Da, da, da. There you go, friend.
Okay. Yeah. To Luke, even without the perception check, these are definitely some heavy-duty doors. They are engraved with what would best be described once more as hieroglyphs, bearing very obvious motifs of mythical creatures, sphinxes, basilisks, pretty much the creatures that you have encountered, appearing to rule over more humanoid creatures.
Can I discern any sort of mechanism to open these doors from the door themselves?
No, you cannot.
Can I discern any meaning from the hieroglyphs or any, like, the pictures on the door? Like, kind of hinting towards where it would be open?
No. They are.
Doors.
It is one large arc, about 15 feet wide. So each door
Okay.
is approximately 7.5 feet wide. Think very. They're very elegant looking. Think like castle main hall, big arc, double doors.
Yeah.
Minus the little rings to pull and push them with.
The stuff on this door, would this be a written language?
No,
That's
Okay.
what I was trying to figure out.
it is not a language.
Okay.
Can I make a strength test to just bash it open?
What did Bernie do top off wise? Because I was peeing.
Or I didn't do it.
You didn't? Okay.
No.
You
As
can
I
make a
see-
strength check to open it up.
Yeah.
As I see him do that, I'm just going to kind of move towards the back.
Okay. Go ahead.
That is 19 plus 2.
Okay. Yeah, you definitely bust the door open.
But I just like kind of forcefully push it open. I don't really like throw myself into it.
I'm gonna tap Durk's like, not backside, but like his
You
leg.
sure you don't want to like? Okay. Well, I'll describe it this way. You go to push on the doors, and you can feel that they will move. Like they don't feel locked, but it's going to take more than just a friendly push to open.
Yeah.
And from your roll, you know that you do have the strength to open said doors. Do you?
Yes.
Okay. So then,
Both of them.
he is going. Rodan's going to shoulder the doors open then.
I'm going to tug at Durk's leg, like pant leg, and be like, "Hey, back here. Stay back here."
I'll just nod and just go, that's always been the plan.
And on opening that door,
Both
There it
doors.
is.
Both doors.
well, it's 2 doors, 1 door, whatever.
Okay.
Um,
One
on
code.
opening that door, you end up in a much brighter room than you have encountered this whole time.
Am I gonna
Strewn
be
about you, you see. I will reveal it in a moment. Strewn about, you see, like armor racks, weapon plaques on the wall. Very royal-looking room, similar to Sarkans. Similar to the Desert King's throne room.
Sphinx, dude.
Yeah, pretty much. One would even say almost a replica or imitation of
Yeah.
the room. And
Ooh, hello.
very obviously,
The motherfucking cat.
Meow.
and very obviously, you see what you would assume to be the usurper griffin on the throne of the room.
Okay.
As described previously, he is smaller, and rather than being ram-headed, he is raven-headed.
Oh.
Mind you, Rodan's the only one that sees this at the moment. Nobody has really.
I'm
followed.
pretty close behind him. Yeah.
I'm gonna like take a few steps in.
Okay.
So I'm going to be kind of
Actually, no, I'm gonna stand behind this.
Okay.
I'm hanging back with Durk, and we are team stealthy.
I'm going
Yes,
to
sir.
actually end it right here.
Oh. All right.
I'm going to end it here
This
before the guy notices you, before anybody
Big
really
slap.
starts anything, before somebody says something that they shouldn't say.
Oh, look.
Now's my chance. I'm going to shout at him saying he's a big pussy.
No.
Only
I'm
half.
gonna go pet.
Only
You got
half
nice
of a big
titties for a little girl.
pussy.
So Luke
Oh.
remembers exactly what to say to the Hierosphinx, though. He thinks.
Sure.
No.
I have come to you.
All right, so this is where we're ending.
This is definitely where we are ending today.
I killed him.
So,
I like this bit.
quite
Yeah.
quite the progress considering we did one room last time.
Yeah,
gosh.
definitely. Well, okay. I was actually very glad you guys actually snuck through that room.
Oh.
I think we all are.
Now,
Yeah.
I think we learned our lesson there. Like,
well, no, I won't say anything about.
I love the fact that
I won't say anything about exactly what they are, but what
They
you
were
guys,
baddies.
Well, yeah, of course they were baddies. But you guys made it through that room perfectly. Like, it was perfectly done. Like, you literally had 2 choices. That, exactly what you did, or fight. Those were your only 2 options.
Did it matter even like with our stealth count? Like as long as we
Oh,
stuck
yes.
to those tiles?
Oh, yes, it did. Like, when you went up to the door to open it, if it was anybody else, they would have noticed.
So like it was just because Luke had 29 stealth. That's
Well,
all.
Rexi probably too.
Rexi was standing almost in front of the door.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
So, Sky, I have to ask, now that we're through, what was the AC that I had to break for those statues?
I'm not gonna say.
Yeah,
Okay.
we still have to make our way back. Probably.
You never know if they're gonna show up again. I'm not gonna say.
Sorry, I was just wondering, like, how close to death I got.
No.
Alright, well, guys, I have to go.
Yeah, you've got to go. Mitch has to go.
Yeah.
I gotta get ready to go.
I am going the fuck to bed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's-
we're all
See your
pretty much
friendos.
like three fuckers.
Rexi,
Bye.
good on you for not falling asleep.
Bye.
Later, guys.
Great
Well,
session, everyone.
Yep.
Yeah, it was
Not being the tank next
That was
time,
great.
by the way. I'm not tanking.
Hey, Sky, do we get any sick, nasty, or PXP?
I'll think about it.
Aw, sweet.
I'll think about it.
I don't know about you, but I got a fucking sweet ass bow.
Yeah, you did.
I got a newfound confidence.
I got.
I'll see you guys later.
Hey, man, I figured out my cup don't spill anymore.
Hey, that's a thing, dude.
It's basically a water
Sky.
skin.
Yeah.
Would you like to make note of the bits that we left in those rooms, or would you want one of us to?
It's already in Dungeons and Dickwads. I mean,
Yeah, that's gonna get buried.
I'll copy paste it so
Well,
we know.
Okay.
I'm just pinning him.
All right.
Hey.
Before I end this recording, everyone say bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. That was a lot of fun.